There's a lot that makes SUNY Plattsburgh special. I would say one of the first things is diversity. I've been able to immerse myself in so many different cultures. I have friends from like so many different countries, and it's been really cool to learn about them and their stories. I also just think what's so special is how motivated all the students are.
I found that even though we're all so different, I feel like there's a very welcoming community here, and I feel like even though there's people of so many differences, I think that we can all connect on the same topics of the fact that we are together.
I'm at the library a lot, so I love the Feinberg Library. It's a nice little zen place, but once I'm done with my work, I'll usually go up to where Tim Hortons is and go hang out.
The Hub is a room in the Angel College Center, which is the student center for SUNY Plattsburgh, which stands for Honoring, Uniting, and Building. And it's a place where students of marginalized populations, minority groups, and anyone in general just can come in and enjoy, talk. There's a bunch of chairs and sometimes there are snacks. That's where the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is housed, so you can always reach out to people from there in that office, and they always have events going on.
I would say student life at SUNY Plattsburgh is a lot different than other schools in the sense that we have a lot of those opportunities, and we have a lot of different clubs and interests for other people.
If you want community, if you want connection, there's ample opportunity. I am particularly part of the biking club because I love being in nature and I love biking around. So there's a club called Biketopia, which I'm a part of. I'm a part of the cooking club, then there's a knitting club.
I think you should go to the involvement fair the first week in the school, and just any activity on campus that interests you. You could always get a roommate or a group of friends to go and even just check it out. No one's gonna get mad if you don't come back, but doing the things that you wouldn't push yourself to do to begin with is how you're gonna get involved. That's what I did, and that's how I got this involved, is pushing myself out of my comfort zone.
Flyers, you see people tabling, like I said, and it's very fun to see all the cool things that are happening on campus in there.
We have club, intramural sports, or Division III sports. We have 18 teams, so it's very nice. You can go watch, or you could do club and organization events. We have cultural clubs, religion clubs, art, music, theater. We have major-based clubs, so like accounting, anything like that. They hold events all the time. You can easily join anything.
For a lot of students, we recognize that it's their first time away from homes. So for them to feel comfortable and find their crowd, find something that gives them comfort and does not allow them to feel, I mean, it's fine to be introverted and it's great to have your own space, which is also like we have nature around and things like that.
The Student Association is a student government. It's, you know, we're a bunch of students. There's, I think, 32 of us altogether with senators and exec. We represent the students. We talk to the students, see what they need. One of my favorite things is the sporting events. I'm a really big basketball fan. And so I really like anytime there's a home game, I'm always there. I go with my friends, and it's just really fun because a lot of students do come. And another big one is hockey games. That one's definitely the most attended, I would say.
And when you go uptown, which is very close, there's a bunch of more chain-like places generally up there that you can go to your heart's content, whatever you're looking for. I'm sure no matter where you're from, you've heard of them. And it's lovely. But when you go downtown, which is actually arguably closer, although they're very similar, it's a lot more local places, mom and pop shops and local restaurants, and a bit more of a city or homely kind of place. And you can spend a day just kind of walking downtown, taking in the sights, going to the shops, going to the monuments, sitting by the Saranac. It's a lot of fun.
I think having a car on campus is a great idea, so you don't have to use the shuttle. Even though it is a great option for those that can have a car on campus, the shuttle system's great. But if you just find yourself on a weekend bored and you say, hey, I want to go to Montreal.
I ended up getting really good roommates, and eventually I found a good group of guys that I went into a suite in for my junior year. And you know what? It's been an amazing experience. I gotta recommend the suite life to people.
Housing offers events all the time, like bingos and trivia nights. Chartwell's holds events every single day, basically. You see something new in the dining area, so there's something to do basically every day.
My advice is that get as involved as you can. And you're going to learn a lot of skills within your major as you go through school. However, the skills that you can learn in leadership positions, in serving your community, in learning about different educational outcomes will turn you into a different person and can transform you. And so it's funny how quickly people will respond back to you, because it's really just taking that first initiative.
One piece of best advice I can give is definitely coming out and just coming out of your comfort zone, getting to know more people around here, attending campus events, and definitely, building closer relationships with your professors, your advisors, and your peers around you, because that's going to lead you into some very successful pathways throughout your college experience.
I think the main thing though is the bonds that I made here. I've made so many friends, I've met so many different types of people, and they've all taught me different things in life.
I applied to every SUNY, and I was I had different options. SUNY Plattsburgh wasn't my first option in the beginning until I came here, and then I was oh no, yeah, this is there's no question about it. I put my deposit in the next day. I was SUNY Plattsburgh is the one.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. This is Calvin Nelson speaking. 1 2 1 2. Beautiful day out here. How are you guys doing? 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. How we doing this evening? It's about to be an exciting matchup here tonight. Get ready to get things started.
Sometimes I talk a lot. Talking. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There we go.
first-round game between the visiting Potsdam Bears and your Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup presented by Off-the-Field Sports. First up, let's welcome the visitors from Potsdam. At left wing, a junior from Holly, Michigan, number 9, Max Cano. At center ice, a junior from Potsdam, Ontario, number 18, Matthew Perron. At right wing, a junior from Alexandria, Ontario, number 12, Jeremy Cannell. On offense, a senior from Fraser Falls, New York, number 6, Drew Rose. On offense, a freshman from Hazelwood, New Jersey, number 11, Lucas Salas. And in goal, a senior from Stillman, New Jersey, number 31, John Werber.
Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Plattsburgh State Men's Hockey, where tonight it is the first round of the SUNY playoffs, where your Plattsburgh State Cardinals are going up against the Bears from Potsdam. It's going to be an exciting one here this evening. Thank you so much again for joining us. I'm Hans Hammerschlag. Joined alongside me, as always, is your color commentator for this evening, Calvin Nelson. Calvin, how we doing on this SUNY playoff night?
I'm feeling great. You know, the Ronald B is shaking. Everything is good. You know, it's a great Wednesday, and hopefully these two teams, they're hungry for a playoff win. They're hungry for a playoff, to move on into the next round, and I'm excited. I know it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, the winner of this one will either face Cortland or Oswego State in the semis, and what a crucial spot that would be. Both teams here fighting for that semifinal spot that each team feels they deserve. Potsdam, though, they snuck into the SUNY playoffs this year. Not the best record from them, 8-13, but 6-7-1 in the SUNY. But for your Plattsburgh State Cardinals, ended the year on a 3-game win streak, winner of the 4 of their last 5. But before we get more into your Cardinals, let's send it down ice side for the singing of our national anthem.
Plattsburgh State alum,
So already you can feel the energy in this building, and this Plattsburgh Cardinal team, if they love anything in this world, it is they love feeding off the energy from the fans at the Ronald B.
Absolutely. And just like in the basketball game yesterday, you had Memorial Hall shaking. It really hyped up these Cardinals, the basketball team, and I know definitely in the Ronald B it will shake up and help this Plattsburgh Cardinals team get this win here.
Yeah, and so as I said before, this Plattsburgh Cardinal men's team finished the year on a 3-game win streak, winners of the 4 of their last 5. But the last time these two teams met, they just saw each other on Friday. Plattsburgh got the 4-1 win, led there by Vlad Shinichnikov with 2 goals. He unfortunately won't be playing this evening, but the man on fire right now for these Cardinals is Tyler Ram. Had a goal in that win against Potsdam, and he's had 5 goals in his last 4 games, each one of those games recording at least 1 goal. He has been on fire to end the year. So again, look to Tyler Ram to lift these Cardinals. He's been on a streak. We'll see if he can get the job done here as this game is about to get underway. But for these Potsdam Bears, it will be interesting to see what they can bring to the table. As I said, ended the year not on the best note for them. Obviously got the 4-1 win in their home closer. They didn't want to see that one, but we'll see maybe if they can get a little bit of revenge here against these Cardinals here back at Plattsburgh. But then going back even earlier into the year, back on January 22nd, Plattsburgh 7-3 win against these Potsdam Bears. So it will be interesting to see if history repeats itself. Can they get another strong, dominating win, these Plattsburgh Cardinals? But on the other side of the SUNYAC action, also fighting for a semifinal spot, it is Canton and Buffalo State. They are also playing. We will keep you updated on that game. But for right now, action about to get underway at the Ronald B here to kick off this SUNYAC first round. It's going to be exciting action. It always is. Nothing better than North Country hockey, as that face-off is won by the Cards. And so in case you missed it, your starting lineups here this evening, starting for the Potsdam Bears, down the middle, it is Matthew Perron, the junior out of Ontario. Then to his wings, there is Jeremy Kennel and Max Klanow, as that shot sent in by Sacratini is pushed aside by the starting goaltender, John Werber, in net for the Bears. And the defensive pairing out in front of him is Drew Rose and Lucas Salas. And for your Cardinals, starting here this evening, is that line of Tyler Ram, Jake Sacratini, and down the middle it is Jake Lanny. And then the defensive pairing, of course, of the 2 captains, Kevin Weaver-Vitale and Spencer Bellina. And in net for your Cards, of course, who else would it be than Jacob Hearn? It's already icing early in this one, so we'll be getting a face-off back down in the Plattsburgh end. But Calvin, this should be a really interesting game. 2 teams that just met each other, so they're very familiar with their style of play. Dominating 4-1 victory for the Cards, where it was all offense right from the start of the game. Do you see them carrying that over into this one?
Absolutely, I do believe that. And especially when the Cardinals, they've been on fire offensively, 8 goals scored in their last 2 games. And you expect to see more here, especially with a team that they are known to score a lot against.
Yeah, as Hearn covers up that one so that nothing gets through, no danger here early in this one. But you are right, Calvin, it's something that has to continue. This is a Cardinal team that is as hot as you can get right now. They are feeling it. They know each other's play style. Even though it's taken this long, it doesn't matter. If there's any point in the season when you want to get hot, when you want to be rolling, really grooving here on the ice, it's definitely as you're getting into the SUNYAC tournament, because you don't know, as that's a nice save by Werber, you don't know. All you can take is just a few good stretch of games, get some wins, put those goals in, really start feeling yourselves, and before you know it, you're punching your ticket into the Division III tournament.
Absolutely. And anything could happen here. We can never forget that. And Potsdam, even though they've got swept in the season series, they know these Cardinals well, so something might change here in these playoffs.
Yeah, and when it comes playoff time, one thing you never want to do is underestimate your opponent, because the moment you underestimate him, as Butler heads into his own bench there, that was a nice play by the Potsdam Bear to just sort of deke out of that one, get past him. Butler might think twice about putting another hit like that on someone. But like you were saying, it is such a different season out here when it comes to playoffs. All you need is one good game, one good turnaround, one special moment, and you can take the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you're the top seed or the number 6 in this conference. It is anyone's tournament to win. As that puck is sent around, it'll be Catron to try and play that one, but a nice job there by Rose to keep it in and send it back down. Here's a fight for it. Bonfield trying to get control of that puck back, but it will be Bolger to do it for the Cardinals. He's met out in front there by Jacob Hall. Now Potsdam trying to move it up ahead. Bonfield, though, put in the pressure there on Watson. Nice job there by Bonfield. Here's Bonfield trying to skate through. Catron, though, has to retrieve that puck. Singer calling for it. He will send it down, however, to Hall, and Hall's shot on net just goes wide. Bolger able to keep it in. It's back to Hall on that far corner. Here is Catron. Catron, though, pressed by Rose. Nice defense there by the Potsdam defender. Now here's Callanan to recover that one. He gets it up to Bondi. Bondi trying to move through the zone. Can't quite get around all those defenders. Dorrit Wood, nice job there to recover, but Callanan not giving up. Benson tried to get that one, but he was taken down to the ice by Malmeister. Now sent around. Plattsburgh able to recontrol this one. Viva Italia, though, will just have to dump that one in. Benson will give chase. That one sent around. Benson, big hit there on Salas. Salas there still down on the ice. So hopefully he is all right. And now a little scrum there. Seemingly Callanan and Kilmurray. And so things are already getting chippy here early in this one. The Bears didn't like that hit there on Salas. Hopefully he is all right down there in the far corner, down in the Potsdam end. Athletic staff will take a look at him, so as they make sure he is all right. Back to this one already early in it. Cardinals already have 2 shots on goal. Bears only have 1, as Salas able to get to his feet. And so for the Cardinals, just how they ended that game in Potsdam, they've carried it back over. Keep putting shots in on Werber, make him get a little uncomfortable back there in the net, and before you know it, you've got 1, maybe even 2 in his goal. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep this up. Another face-off right outside the Potsdam zone. Nice win there for the Cardinals as Ring sends it in, but giving chase on that one for the Bears is Campbell. But not before it's hit back out, and Sacratini's shot never got through. Now that shot put in on Hearn, but he was easily able to push that one aside. And now bringing it back up is Lanny. He cross ices that one to Butler. Butler, however, no help in front of him, and so Werber will cover up for the stop and play.
And I like the aggressiveness from the Cardinals so far, trying to get as much shots off, trying to get as much shots on goal as possible, and trying to create more goals to create and extend the lead in this one.
Yeah, just, you got to show them, listen, this ain't the regular season anymore. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be not in a place where you want to be at right from the jump here in this one. And so we'll see if the Cardinals can capitalize on that, as that face-off won by the Bears, but it was sent back around, and now Ram has to push that one in, but retreating to get that one was Campbell. And now holding it is Siri. Back to Campbell. Campbell looking for help, just has to dump that one in as he goes off for a change. Now recovering is Bolger. He looks to get that one up to Ram, but nice job there by Dorrit Wood to get his stick in between that one. Now Hohen. Hohen there lost it. That one sent down off the glass. Viva Vitale recovers, gets it up to Sutherland. Spencer Hod down the middle tried to get that one, but it went back to Hearn, and he intelligently covers that one up.
Yeah, this Cardinal defense has been great, especially against Potsdam, only allowing 4 goals in their 2 games against each other, and so far they've been really good in this first period.
Yeah, and so definitely a strong suit, a upper hand, as that shot on net. Hearn, another nice stop. If they definitely have the upper hand here, does Plattsburgh, it's definitely this defense versus offensive battle. Plattsburgh's defense matches up very nice against this Potsdam offense, as that one skating through the crease. Hearn, what an amazing stop to cover that one up.
And that was scary right there. Potsdam had a really good chance of scoring that goal to get this 1-0 lead, but Hearn, amazing saves back to back.
And so Potsdam, they've seen this defense a lot, and even though this defense has had the upper hand, maybe Potsdam has finally figured something out. maybe they've got something going. We'll see if they can capitalize early. Some nice offensive momentum here for the Bears. As Hall behind the net, out in front. Watson, though, couldn't get a shot away. That one would have been a nice attempt for Potsdam. Big hit there on the boards by Katrin. And now it's sent back down. Butler giving chase. Able to squeak that one out to Ring. Ring will hold. He gets that one far circle to Butler. Here's Jack Ring moving up ice. Trying to push that one ahead. He'll go off for a change. Katrin couldn't get there. Now it's far to near. Here's O'Brien. O'Brien shot off of Hearn, but now the second chance effort again pushed aside. That was a nice chance there by McCobb. And now Katrin's shot on net easily swallowed up there by Werber.
And you see the pressure that the Bears are putting on the Cardinals now, trying to push up the pace, trying to get aggressive, trying to get as much shots off, and they're getting good chances, and they're almost getting close to that goal.
Yeah, and so this Plattsburgh team just put as many shots in on Werber as you can. Make him get rattled, make him feel uncomfortable, and eventually you'll be able to put one behind him. It's worked for you in the past. And so if it ain't broke, you don't fix it here for the Cardinals, as Callan, a nice takeaway there on Kennel. That puck pushed in. Bondi giving chase against Campbell. Campbell fighting for it. He's able to get it out to Siri. Looking up ice now are the Bears. Nothing happening though. Nice job there by Bondi to push that one away. And so now Potsdam will have to reset. That's a nice long pass, but nothing working there for Klanow. Vitale leaves it for Belina. Belina, though, pressured there by Hohen. And so nice job by these Potsdam Bears. They're not giving up down here in this Plattsburgh zone. You can tell they really want a goal early in this one. Is that shot attempt? And there it is. What a snipe by Jack Loran, the graduate student out of Messina, New York, to give the Bears the lead. And you could sniff that one. It was like a pot of honey for these Bears. They eat that one all up. It's a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and Jack Loran, he's their highest scorer on the team, and he got that shot off. You know, that's exactly what the Bears were looking for. They were getting aggressive. They were making Jacob Hearn think, and he eventually got the shot off, and now it's a 1-0 Bear lead.
And so impressive stuff by this Potsdam team early in this one. Good offensive pressure, and it leads to a reward for them. And so now down 1-0 early. What is Plattsburgh going to do here? That shot by the far side by Butler put in, and another shot there by Ring just goes wide as well. Here's Spencer Ha behind the net. Pressured there, nice defense by Rose. Rose able to knock him off the puck, but now it's pinned against those end boards. Finally comes out, and on that one is Watson. He gets that one up to McCandless. And Hearn has to play that one as McCandless for the Bears went off for a change. Now Butler trying to move past Siri and O'Brien. Campbell able to push that one ahead. But on that one first is Bolger, and Felix able to get his stick on that one to push it up and out of play.
And it's been an absolute turnaround from both of these teams. You know, at first you thought the Cardinals would get more pressure on the goalie and put the pressure on Potsdam, but all of a sudden Potsdam's putting the pressure on the Cardinals, and eventually they got their goal, and now it's a 1-0 lead for them.
Yeah, and that's what you love here about SUNYAC hockey. You just never know what's going to happen once it comes to this tournament. It's like some players awaken, some players fall down, and so it's all about who rises up to the challenge biggest here in this one, as Bonfield wanted to play that, but he would have been deemed offsides on that one. Hearn, that one pushed in on him. He just has to cover that one up, as Kennel was pressuring there. Also was Perot. And so 12-12 to go in this opening period. Potsdam in control of this one early. It's been an impressive showing from them so far. They have the 1-0 lead to show for it on the board as well. And another nice face-off win. That one, Loran already had one. He's looking for two, but Hearn able to get his pad down in time. Now a nice takeaway by Hall. He gets it over to Belina. Belina down the far side. He puts a shot in on that one up and off the glass. Now Presley able to play it to Loran, who moves it ahead. Chasing for that is Weaver Vitale, and he'll win that race to get the icing call. And so for these Bears, this is what you want. You want this early lead against the Cardinals, they are strong in the first period. And so if you're able to come away with a lead, hold them scoreless, that's going to be something great to take into the second period, which in the regular season was the Cardinals' weakest period that they played. And so it'll be really interesting to see how the Bears, if they can take advantage here of these early struggles by the Cardinals. That puck set behind, Butler giving chase. He was met there. Nice job defensively by Malmeister. That one cleared away. But back down it goes for the Bears. That one played into the corner. Cardinal took a spill there on the ice. Bunch of Cards trying to poke it away. Finally it comes out to Callanan, who's able to get it over to Bondi. Bondi trying to flip that one up to Butler. Butler able to play it right on that Cardinal logo. He puts a shot in on net on Werber. But Werber there covered up. Didn't want anything dangerous happening, especially with the 1-0 lead.
Yeah. And Potsdam has been pressing the Cardinals so far. You know, the Cardinals are trying to get these fast breaks going, trying to create more opportunities. And you know, Potsdam's putting the press on them to get their shots off early, and instead of creating opportunities, they're getting these one-timer shots, and Potsdam can easily save them.
Yeah, and for these Cardinals, just maybe seemingly a bit too spread out here offensively. Got to send more guys in on net, really pressure Werber, make him a bit uncomfortable there, because right now he looks as comfortable as a bear in a bed, as that one is sent around. Sacratini able to recover, gets it down to Laney. Laney there pressed by Watson. Laney, though, able to keep control. Watson all over him, though. He's able to get it over to Bolger. Bolger near circle. Sacratini was right in front, just couldn't tip that one in. And now Singer played against that Potsdam bench. And that one, Watson just has to tip it in as he goes off for a change. Now it comes back down. Ram moving it ahead, can't quite find it. Here's Campbell. Moves it up. It's back down and over to Rose. Campbell, Klanow. Weaver Vitale chasing that one. Also going after that is Perron. Now Campbell, his shot, far circle. Nice stop by Hearn.
That's what you like to see out of Hearn, trying to control the chaos so far in this first period. You know, Potsdam's really putting the pressure on the Cardinals, and Jacob Hearn just trying to save as much of these as possible.
Yeah, and for Hearn, you know, got to use that first goal. Don't let it get to you, but use it as a sort of wake-up call. Use it as a motivator. Say, hey, not going to let anything else pass me this evening. They got one, but they're not going to be able to get another. Vitale just has to flip that one in. Had a bunch of players off sides there for the Cards. And now it's onto the stick of Campbell. He tried to move it up there to O'Brien, also had Felix, but the Cards send it right back down. Siri couldn't quite control that one. Kilmurray gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien there pressured by Colin. A nice takeaway by Spencer Ha. Spencer Ha's shot right into the glove of Werber. And so the Cardinals now trying again to flip this ice. They've been doing some good things here in these last moments down in this Bear end. We'll see if they can keep the pressure on. We'll see if they can get their offense set up, get a shot that they want. That's a nice win there by the Bears. They will look to control, but Catron, a nice takeaway, and that quick shot by Butler just high the net of Werber. Here's Butler right by the Cardinal bench. He cross ices it to Catron. Catron moving in, that one off the skate. Nice job there by Dort Wood. Bondi there, played by Presley. Bondi, far post, tried to push it in. Butler, though, stuck in the net a bit. And Potsdam able to clear it just in time. They'll go off for a full line change. Some tired Bears were on the ice there. That one sent in by Hall, but no one there for the Cards. So that one just had to be sent down by Hall, and so Presley will have to retreat once more. Gets it over to Dort Wood. Tried to put that one onto the stick of Klanow. That one just a bit too far out of his reach. And now moving in on Fred is Kennel, and he puts it in. And so just like that, it is a 2-0 lead for these Bears.
Yeah, that was a pretty congested play there, but Potsdam somehow makes it in, and now it's a 2-0 game, and Cardinals look rattled here.
And so Kennel there right on that near side crease, right out in front of Hearn. Backhand, front hand, puts it 5-hole. And Hearn just couldn't get down in time to stop that one. And so Jeremy Kennel, junior out of Alexandria, Ontario, gets his first goal of the SUNY playoffs. We'll see here fans, though, calling they don't want to see that goal allowed. Refs talking about it. We'll see what their decision is here. But as it stands so far, the Ronald B is stunned. If this stands, it will be a 2-0 lead for the Bears. And it will, the goal will stand. And so these Bears lead at the Ronald B here by a score of 2-0. In this building, their jaw is on the floor. Here's Salas, nice takeaway there by Lanny. And now fighting for it, Weaver Vitale able to keep it in. His slapper, glove down, nice save there by Werber. So 7:49 to go in this first period. And for head coach Steve Moffitt and these Plattsburgh Cardinals, this is the last thing you expected here starting off this game, especially after coming out that comfortable 4-1 win in Potsdam. You're coming back home, have had almost a half a week to rest, reset, but they just don't look the same as they did in this regular season, especially to end the year.
Yeah, you know, for a team that you've dominated all season, for them to come out here and score 2 in the first period in your home, you know, it's kind of weird for the Cardinals.
Molina shot on that one. Ram tried to tip it in, but right in the 5-hole, able to cover up was Werber. So for these Cardinals, early hole to climb out of. We'll see if they can claw, scratch their way out of this one. Still, though, so much time to go, but not the place you want to be at. Not even 13 minutes gone in this opening period. Now was Ram pressed against those boards. Still able to keep possession is Weaver Vitale. He leaves it for Lanny. Lanny down to Sacratini behind the net. Able to duke one. He can't juke out Campbell, however. And so that puck back out to Lanny. Weaver Vitale past his own blue line, has to recover that one. Tries to move it up to Sacratini, but that one just through the blade of his stick. Now Siri, he just sends that one in. Down the far side, Loran able to get it to Malmeister. Trying to leave it for O'Brien, but a nice takeaway there by Weaver Vitale. Now it's played down this near side. Presley chases with Malmeister. Presley able to recover for the Bears as the Cards go off for a full change. Here's Hohen. Spencer Hahn, nice takeaway, but to help is Malmeister. That one pushed out, back down to Hohen. Hohen leaves it for Malmeister, back to Hohen. Hohen looking out in front to Watson, but Hearn, what a recovery to make the save on that one.
Great save there by Hearn.
Jacob Hearn, the heads-up play, going across his crease to make that save. Now it's sent back down. Here's Cole. Cole dangles, shoots, but right into the glove of Werber. Nice stop for him.
Yeah, it's been a great game for Werber. 10 for 10 on saves, and he's been an absolute force so far for this Potsdam defense.
But man, oh man, what a chance it was for Owen Watson, the freshman out of Smiths Falls, Ontario, for the Bears. Right on the doorstep on Hearn. He thought he had a wide open net, but by the time he's blinking, Hearn is right there in front of him making the stop. What an effort there by Jacob Hearn. And now near side, here's Felix, his shot off the shoulder of Hearn. Now here's Singer. Singer getting that one over. Here is Bolger to Catron. Catron now played on the puck there by a group of Bears. Watson trying to get that one out for Potsdam, but it goes to Catron. Here's Catron. He holds. Pressured there, though, by McCandles. And now Catron finally able to move it past that blue line. He holds, dangles, tries to put it in near side, and Bondi was almost there for the second chance opportunity, but just a bit too late on that one. Now Vitali just has to send that one in. Awkward play there by the captain. And now it's on back onto the blades of Potsdam players as that shot sent in by Kilmurray, but a nice stop again by Hearn as that one called offsides. And so 4:56, just under 5 minutes to go in this opening period. The Cardinals have been able to put a little pressure of their own back on these Bears after they took the 2-0 lead. But this game still seemingly being controlled by these Potsdam Bears.
Yeah, and it's kind of shocking for a team that you've dominated all season, and for them now to go 2-up on you on the playoffs. You know, it's a very weird feeling for Steve Moffitt and these Cardinals.
But for Potsdam, it's been the check game that has been working for them. It's been the takeaways that have really given them the advantage, being able to take it right from the Cardinal players down in their own end, as they did just there. Nice job by Klanow. And so we'll see here if this leads to another one, and almost off the inside pad of Hearn, but he was able to cover that one. That one looked like it was almost 3-0.
That was scary right there. And that's what you've been seeing a lot from Potsdam. They be getting these lucky chances, or these open chances, to where it almost seems like it's going to be a goal, and it almost seems like it's going to be a 3-0 game, 4-0 game, 5-0 game.
So another face-off win here. Nice one for the Cards. Cole around the far side. He'll flip it up. There's Sutherland. Sutherland trying to get past the defense of Dorrit Wood, but Dorrit Wood just able to stay firm there, not let Riley Sutherland get around him. Now it's sent around. There's Presley, leaving that one for Malmeister. He's pressured there by Spencer Haw, but it's sent back around. Butler able to keep that one in. Nice effort there by Butler. And so now a penalty coming up to the Bears. And so for the first time this afternoon, Plattsburgh will be on the power play, and maybe this is the chance they needed, as it will be Potsdam Bear. It will be number 7 headed to the box. That is Mason Hohen, the junior out of Highland Ranch, Colorado.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Plattsburgh needs. They're on the power play. They're 25% on the season, and this is exactly what they need. They need to get something before the end of this first period.
And so could this be the chance, the opportunity, the spark that turns things around here for these Plattsburgh Cardinals, or is momentum just on the side of these Potsdam Bears too much? They are able to get a good penalty kill here, as they are able to win that opening faceoff, and Ring can't keep that one in for the Cardinals. Here's Belina. He has to reset. He'll hold. Now moves it up to Ring, who will start the offense here on this power play. Ring getting around Campbell. He's met there by Siri. Able to get it around to Lanny, however. Lanny back up to Belina. Over to Ring. Ring on that blue line. Sends it to Catron near circle. Back to Belina. Now Ring on the point for this power play. Ring on that blue line. just a bit out of the reach of Lanny. He had to recover a little bit, though. He's moving in far circle, but that one just over the head of Werber. Now here's Lanny again, trying to center that one for Katrin, moving in. Nice idea there, but just unable to connect. Belina, nice work there to keep it in. Ring calling for it. Belina won't send it his way. He'll give it to Ram. Ring will have to recover. Less than a minute to go on the Cardinal power play. Here's Belina teasing that blue line. His shot sent in. Ram, though, couldn't tip that one in. Here's Belina again. His slapper out in front. Nice stop there with the body by Siri. Here's Ring on that blue line. Back to Katrin. Near circle. His shot right into the logo. Nice save there by Werber. Less than 25 to go on the Cardinal power play. Been able to get some good chances there out in front, able to get pucks in on Werber, but still this Potsdam Bear team able to stay strong. They bend, but won't break. Less than 10 to go. Weaver Vitale on the point. He puts his shot up, but that one's in and up out into the netting.
What a penalty kill by Potsdam. They've been preventing the Cardinals from getting all these shots off. They had a good chance there, but Potsdam clears it, and now there's only 4 seconds left on the penalty play.
And so the Bears seemingly being able to get through this one. Cardinals, though, will be able to have one more opportunity, but the Bears win that one to negate anything. And so Potsdam early in this one, 1 penalty, 1 kill. Nice job there by the penalty kill unit of these Potsdam Bears. Head coach Chris Bernard has to be proud of his guys after that one. So Hearn covers up for another stop. So now we'll have a face-off to his stick side. It'll be Malmeister and Spencer Haw. Spencer Haw wins it for the Cards. That one sent down by Butler, doesn't get past Campbell, however. And so giving chase and resetting for this one is Ring, who's able to get it over to Butler. Butler tried to cross-ice that one to Sutherland, but it was off the stick of Loran. And now Loran trying to move that one into Hohen. But Hohen there, nice pressure by Butler. Here's Spencer Haw. Out in front, Ring trying to get around. Can't do it. Loran just sends that one back in. And now it's played out, trying to get it past this blue line. Cardinals doing everything they can. For Potsdam, that shot and scores! And just like that, it is 3-0 for the Bears. What a ripper there by Siri.
And that was out of nowhere. Just a great shot there by Siri. Now it's a 3-0 game, and the Cardinals are really in a hole that they need to dig themselves out of.
For these Plattsburgh Cardinals, this is the last thing you expected here. This whole building can't believe it. Head coach Steve Moffitt is in shock, and this bench just doesn't know what is going on. But for these Bears, man, they are feeling it. They are having a great time. That whole bench is alive. They are rocking. But a 3-0 lead is the most dangerous one in the sport of hockey. It is the most blown lead out of any score. And so we'll see here. Maybe the Cardinals can come back. Maybe they can mount something here. Maybe end this period off on a high, get one back. Or if Potsdam will just continue this dominance, keeping the foot on these Cardinals, keeping them pressed down into the dirt. Now here's Hall, trying to get that one to Bondi. Bondi cross-iced it, but had no one there. Now Hall, pressured there by Rose. Watson giving fight to Bondi. Now Hall comes away with it. Nice effort by him. Less than 30 seconds to go in this opening period. That one sent back down. Hall can't control. Here's Katrin, pressured there by Dort Wood. Unable to clear are the Bears. Finally, McCandless able to just flip that one ahead. 15 seconds to go. Here's Belina, sending that one around. Out in front, no Cardinal there to pick up that slack. And so this one will be sent down as the period comes to a close. And we've got a shocker, an upset here on our hands at the Ronald B, as the Potsdam Bears are leading your Plattsburgh Cardinals by a score of 3-0. And man, this Potsdam offense just taking every opportunity, getting every chance, every turnover, every steal. They seem to be putting in the back of the net, and Hearn out there looks a bit rattled.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this is not what you want to expect from these Cardinals, you know, a team that you've constantly beat over in the season. And now all of a sudden they're beating up on you. And especially in front of your fans, it's not what you want to see. I know Steve Moffitt does not want to see that, and neither do these Cardinal players.
Yeah, and so for these Cardinals, maybe came into the game maybe underestimating the Bears a bit, maybe not necessarily giving them the opportunity, but we will send it down ice side now as we have our third member of our team. Go ahead and take it away.
Spencer, you guys are in a quick hole by Potsdam. What's the keys to really get back in the second period?
I mean, we got a resilient boxing match. Not worried. We're going to work through it and we'll be okay.
But it's been a physical game, a bit of an even playing field. What else are you thinking about so far?
Nothing. Just keeping up the physicality, moving pucks quick, and just keep doing the shots on net.
Thank you so much, Spencer. Good luck. Thank you, and send it back up, and then back to break. Sorry.
And there's always like a community somewhere to go to. I think of activity because we're an active campus with something always going on.
My name's Alex. I'm a business and finance major, and I went to Fox Lane High School. The moment I got here, when I was walking around campus, it just felt like home. Like, it just has that feel to it that other schools don't have.
Now looking back, I was searching for a place that felt like home, and it's not easy to describe why it felt like home here, but it did. And I had this gut feeling that this just was the place for me, and I felt happy here. So many people were invested in my success, and I wasn't used to that in my life, and this felt really good, and I felt really supported.
My name's Julia. I'm a business major, so business administration, global supply chain, management, and human resource. And I graduated from Saratoga Springs High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because the School of Business was so versatile, and it allowed me to have multiple majors and multiple minors and still graduate early, if not on time with the rest of my class.
My name is Matthew Wendler. I'm a junior public relations major, and I graduated as valedictorian at Morris Central School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I wanted something far away. I wanted someplace different. And when I saw Plattsburgh, it was actually the only school I signed up for. I saw it was in the Adirondacks. It had that small town feel, something I was looking for. I grew up in a rural town where there was no sidewalks or really anyone else around, and I just thought it was the perfect place. It had the railroad, the lake.
My name is Eleni Espino. I'm a chemistry major at SUNY Plattsburgh, and the high school I went to was Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, they gave me the best financial aid. So like my award summary for my work study, which is what I really wanted coming into like college, it was the best out of all the schools that I had applied to. So I was like, oh, ultimately, this was the decision.
So I chose to come here from Brooklyn, and also I kind of weighed out my options with the other schools that I got accepted to, and Plattsburgh was the cheapest among them. It had a really nice and accepting campus feel, and also it was right near a Wendy's, so I was really happy about that.
My name's Xavier Brzett. I major in broadcast journalism and TV and video production. I actually transferred to SUNY Plattsburgh. I knew I wanted to do broadcast journalism, so obviously I was looking for schools that had broadcast journalism. And I did the semester at Oswego, and I was like, oh, this is not what I want to do. Like, when I found SUNY Plattsburgh, I knew a few people that went here, which was great. and it just seemed to be my type of vibe. I checked it out online, and I just applied. I didn't even come in person.
My name is Brandon Brathwaite. I'm a junior here at SUNY Plattsburgh. I'm from Calvert Memorial High School, and my major is Business Administration and Ministry of Information Systems. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because it's a different environment. I'm from Long Island, so it's not like anything close to it. Everything's like clustered over there. There's a lot of things spread out. Everything's in walking distance.
The University Police Department, it's a law enforcement agency that's on the Plattsburgh State campus. Our goal here is to patrol the campus and keep the campus community, students, faculty, keep everyone safe. We're a 24/7 police department, and we just want to create a better experience here for you guys. We have a lot of community policing programs. We create a lot of events for our community and for our students. We have bike patrol units. We have the K-9 program. We have a lot of students that take up the internship opportunity, as well as the student ambassador program that provides students the ability to get an escort home. I definitely think Plattsburgh is a safe community. That's something that we kind of strive ourselves and promote. We have a very quick response time. If there's something that did happen, I would say our response time is less than a minute, and we're able to get help for you.
Yes, I definitely do feel safe on campus. I feel like nothing really happens in Plattsburgh. Like nothing really scary happens, especially like when you're coming from somewhere where it's like a little more crime-ridden, like the city. Like it's a very different change of scenery.
My name is Zoe Rice, and I'm from Leicester, Massachusetts. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I was recruited here for soccer. So during the recruiting process, I came for a visit, and it was a lot different than where I'm from, which is exactly what I wanted. And so when I came here, I was looking for a school with broadcast journalism, and SUNY Plattsburgh was the only one with that.
Well, I wanted to stay in my hometown. I wanted to be able to help give back to my community. And so that kind of left a few options for me to choose from, and of those all, SUNY Plattsburgh kind of spoke out the most to me, not just because of how close it is to where I currently live, but also because of the various opportunities it offered in terms of the human services courses and majors I could take.
My name is Benjamin Sapulo. I am a music and music arts management major. I graduated from Newark Senior High School, and I transferred from Finger Lakes Community College. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh for a couple different reasons. My main reason was for the major I went into. I had graduated from Finger Lakes Community College with an associate's degree in music recording technology, and I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do, and I was like looking at my options. I scanned through the SUNY system, and I found that Plattsburgh had the music arts management program.
My name is Ariel Sukram, and I'm a criminal justice and law and justice major with a minor in gender and women's studies, and I graduated from the High School for Medical Professions in Canarsie High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh all because of the criminal justice program. I got a letter in the mail saying I got accepted, and I noticed that the criminal justice program offered a variety of classes that I was very interested in.
Hello, I'm Tim Giacchetto. I am a history/adolescent education major here at SUNY Plattsburgh, and I graduated from North Salem High School. I chose Plattsburgh for a number of reasons, but on the academic side, we do have a great education program, and I knew that education was something I'd be interested in, especially in the historical field.
My name is Logan Tolman. I am a finance and business administration major. I am from Stillwater, New York, and I recently attended Castleton University before transferring into Plattsburgh. When I was looking at schools to transfer to, there was a lot of options, and I knew I wanted to get out of my previous program, and I saw that Plattsburgh had a really good business school. My mother went here as well, so she kind of swayed me into checking it out, and once I did a little virtual tour and looked at all the programs the school offered, I think that this was home. The transfer process was really easy. The application was super simple. Once I got admitted, I moved in as soon as I possibly could.
Plattsburgh State has given me a lot over the years, and I wanted to give back, and one of those ways was through coaching. 2 stints. One was 12 years, and now I'm going into my 9th year, my 2nd stint.
Michael Rasklin, childhood education, special education in Garcia High School. My classroom experience has been very good. I started off as a journalism major, and then I switched into the childhood education program, and it was one of the best decisions I've made. The childhood education program is super welcoming, and it's just a really good overall program. It's been the best years of my life. I've met some of my closest friends. The athletics here are super competitive. We played a really good conference, all of us. So it's just a really good overall experience. If you're looking to get involved in athletics, there's plenty of different opportunities, different sports here.
So I do live in the city of Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh, I think, has really grown on me, and I've really come to appreciate this as my home, in part because there's like a little bit of everything in or around Plattsburgh. So Burlington, you know, a little bit bigger city. It's just an hour and 15 minutes. You get a beautiful ferry ride on the way there. So I really enjoy that. There's a lot to do in Burlington. And then Montreal, which is, I think, ultimately kind of one of the great cities of the world, period, is an hour and a half away and easy to do on a day trip. So, you know, there's great food in Montreal, there are great museums in Montreal. I'm a big live music person, so I think I saw like 9 concerts in Montreal last year, just going up and back in the same day.
Lake Champlain is an astonishing thing just to have right outside your door. Any kind of winter sports are great fun. I'm not great at winter sports, but I'm getting better. But also I love to be out in nature, and there's so many beautiful places right next door. Just to go for a walk, to go for a hike, to walk your dogs.
You have Whiteface, you have Titus, you also have Stowe Mountain in Vermont. Very good skiing up here. If you want to go hiking, you can. If you want to go whitewater rafting, you have Au Sable right over here too.
You've got the 46ers where you can just hike all the mountains around the area, such as Whiteface and other areas. You've got Au Sable Chasm, which is a beautiful place to go. I mean, honestly, year-round, but more specifically, kind of in like the fall time, in my opinion, is a great time to go.
We have Montreal about an hour north of here, and then the beautiful Lake Placid, New York, which is honestly like, doesn't matter what time of year, there's always something going on in Lake Placid, and a nice walking downtown and plenty to eat and do down there. My teammate from Plattsburgh Track and Field, he graduated a couple of years ahead of me. He's a 3-time winter Olympian. His name is John Daly. He grew up in Smithtown, Long Island, but he was a 3-time winter Olympian in the sport of skeleton. So we were able to watch him in 2010, 2014, and 2018 at the Winter Games, and that was really cool. He's a heck of an athlete and definitely proud to call him my teammate.
Plattsburgh was big enough to meet someone new every day, but small enough to run into familiar faces everywhere I went on campus.
One thing that I can tell you is SUNY Plattsburgh is the right size. And being in the right size, you can develop relationships with the students. You bump on them on the halls. When you do research with them, you actually have conversations. You know their names, which is a great thing. And also in classrooms, sometimes you can actually reach out to them, bring them to your office, and have individual conversations and learn about their stories, about their struggles, and if we can help them.
I met people from all over the world, not just New York, not just the United States, but the Caribbean and Asia. And so that was really cool to experience up here in very upstate New York. Growing up in Little Castleton, New York, just south of Albany, I graduated with 76 kids, and I felt like my transition to here was very easy. And I never saw lots of people at one time. I felt like I saw a lot of the same faces, but I still saw a new face every day.
In addition, we have students from different countries. We have students from Africa, like Ethiopia. We have students from Asia, like China. We have students from Latin America, from Vietnam, as well as students from Canada. I can get to know all of the students in my classes after 2 weeks.
I feel like our students know each other, our faculty and staff member know our students, we care about our students, and I'm sure other colleges say that, but it's a palpable feeling.
for staying with us, everyone. Second period action about to get underway here between your Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Potsdam Bears. And the Bears lead the Cardinals here by a score of 3-0. But before we get you back to action, let's take a look at the other game happening this evening, Canton and Buffalo State for that second semifinal spot. And just like here, there's also a 3-0 lead over there. Buffalo State, the Bengals, have a 3-0 dominating lead over the Canton Roos. That one a bit more expected. Buffalo State, the 3 seed in this tournament. But back to this game here. Potsdam with the upset brewing so far. Still 40 minutes to go. Second period action about to get underway. But Calvin, for these Cardinals, 3-0 hole early in this one. How do they dig themselves out?
Well, I mean, they just have to get more aggressive on offense. You know, they weren't really trying to get the opportunities that they wanted. They wanted to get one shot off, and one shot off every time, and it just wasn't working. But they need to be more aggressive here, and let's see what happens.
Yep, and so as this second period gets underway, Plattsburgh again able to win that opening face-off, and Plattsburgh has been nice here tonight in the face-off circle. They are 19 wins, 8 losses. They have a 70% win percentage in that face-off circle, but the scoreboard wouldn't tell you that. Bears lead it here 3-0 as that puck is played down in the corner. Laney trying to poke that one to Ram, who was out in front, but Tyler Ram just couldn't get anything done there. This Potsdam defense has been a brick wall this evening. That one sent down Klanow, trying to get something happening there, but Belina beats him to that one. Here's Butler. Butler looking, puts it over the head of Ram. Spencer Ha was trying to chase for that one, but it went out to Campbell. So here's Campbell moving it up to Hohen. Hohen trying to get around the defensive pairing of Belina and Butler, but just couldn't get past Brennan Butler. Now here's Cole. Nice takeaway there by Hohen. And so Bears coming around the other way, but Butler a big hit there on Malmeister. But now here's Loran. Loran cross ice, gets it onto the stick of Rose, but Rose just couldn't get a shot away as Hearn fell to the ice. He had a wide open opportunity there. And now on the far side, Ring, a wide open net, but just couldn't push it on that near post. Now here's Ring again right in front. Another save there by Werber. But Jack Ring had a wide open net on that near post side, glove side of Werber. Just tried to push it in, but couldn't get the job done. The post made the stop on that one. And Ring can't be happy with himself about that opportunity that went to the wayside.
And that shot needed to go. Jack Ring needed to hit that to open up, to get closer to this 3-0 deficit, but he missed it there. And now the Cardinals need to find another chance.
And so in the corner, it's Bondi pulling it out for the Cards. But a nice takeaway there by Watson. And here's Watson with a head of steam, trying to get that one onto the stick of Hall, but Jacob Hall there couldn't do anything with that one. Bulger pins him against that far corner. Singer in there, but able to push that one out is Hall. Now here's Presley on it, but right into the body of Hall goes Presley's shot. Now Watson trying to put that one cross ice, but it hits off a Plattsburgh defender and it's sent back out into the Potsdam zone. And now Watson couldn't control that one. And now here's Simon Singer on the puck. Getting that one over to Belina. Belina looking, gets it to Callahan. Here's Callahan. Getting that, looking for Bonfield racing for it. He couldn't beat that race, however. And now Weaver Vitale has to reset. He moves it up to Belina. Belina to Bonfield. Bonfield flips it up ahead to Benson. Benson, his shot on net, just high over that far shoulder of Werber. Now here's Belina. Belina, his shot in on net. Benson tried to get a stick on that one, couldn't quite make the connection. Now Callanan back over to Belina. Belina, once again, his shot, this time gloved down by Werber.
And, you know, for a team that has not done well in this second period, you know, the Cardinals, they allow more goals than they score in the second period. And especially when they're down 3-0, they need to get more chances. They need to find better opportunities to score. And right now, they're trying to get aggressive.
Yeah, and so some action here brewing for the Cardinals in this offensive zone early in this second period. We'll see, though, if it means anything or if maybe the Bears are just taking a little bit of a breather. And now sending that one down is Salas, getting that one over the middle to Perron. Here's Ram, nice takeaway, able to clear the zone. Resetting was Rose, trying to push it up. Here's Perron. Klanow, his shot off the body of Belina. And now here's Kennel. He's got one already in this one. That one flipped out, however, by Sacratini. Here's Salas. Rose. Rose looking to move that one ahead. Right down the middle, trying to get past Riva Vitale, able to take him down, but can't get by. Now Riva Vitale to Sacratini. Sacratini, though, nice pressure there and a nice defensive takeaway by Hohen. But Malmeister trying to move that one ahead into the Plattsburgh zone, just off sides. So things will slow down here a little bit. 15:38 to go in this middle frame. And so far, it looks like Plattsburgh has been able to take a little bit of room back in this game. Not have as much pressure on Hearn early in this one as he was facing all of last period.
Yeah, and that's definitely what the Cardinals need here. They need a breather for their goalkeeper, and he needs to, you know, reevaluate himself from that first period, and now they're giving him a chance to.
Yeah, head coach Steve Moffitt in that locker room during the intermission had to have been telling Hearn, you know, you let 3 in, but it's a new day. You can't take those back. Just stay strong, stay with it. Don't let another one in, as that shot tried to be tipped on out in front by Bondi, but just couldn't get a stick yet, a skate on that one. Bondi looking to get that one over to Sacratini. Sacratini's shot. Nice stop there by Werber. Now Bulger over to Weavatali, who gets it up ahead to Cole. Cole leaving it for Bondi, who leaves it for Bulger. Back to Weavatali, onto the stick of Bulger, near circle. Here's Sacratini. Weavatali, his slapper just wide. Mere inches away from that post. Now the Cardinals seemingly sniffing a goal here. That one a bit misplayed, but Weavatali able to stay with it, puts it on net, but Bondi just couldn't tip it ahead. His tip went wide. Now here's the effort by Bulger and scores, puts it 5-hole, and the Cardinals are on the board.
And that's exactly what the Cardinals needed. Bulger, a beautiful shot, wayside, 5-hole, and now it's 3-1. Now the Cardinals are on their way back.
Here, Bulger able to find the lane just open up for him like the parting of the Red Sea. All he had to do was beat Werber, saw the 5-hole wide open, slotted it home. No chance for John Werber on that one. And so the Cardinals able to scratch one off the board. Let's see if they can carry this, keep this momentum going. We'll see if maybe this weak period that has been their weakest all season maybe turns into a strength for them heading into this tournament. And so Potsdam trying to send that one down, nothing happening there. And now a nice takeaway there by Sutherland. Sutherland, though, just sends that one around. Catron giving chase. He won't get there first. Now Klanow able to clear the zone. Kennel, though, lost it to Catron. Catron onto the stick of Butler. Butler gets around Rose, trying to get around Klanow. Sends it around to Ring. Here's Ring sending that one in on net. Sutherland couldn't get his stick on it. Now we'll fight for it down in the corner, able to come away to Spencer Ha. Back to Ring, right near that Plattsburgh bench. He sends it back down. Spencer Ha able to get it away, but not able to keep it in the zone. He will press Quennell there. And now here's Ring. Ring moving up ahead. He's got pace, but a nice takeaway there by Malmeister. Malmeister trying to center that one out in front, had Loran, but Loran couldn't find it, got lost in between his skates. And that one's set down. Icing will be called though. And so the Cardinals, by way of Lonan Bolger, able to get one back in this one, cut this to a 2-goal lead. And maybe this starts something for the Cardinals. Maybe that was the spark they needed. But Bears coming right down the other end, had a nice chance there. Almost did Loran, but Loran just unable to find the opportunity. And now here's a 2-on-1 chance. Callanan and Catron. Callanan tried to cross that one to Catron, but Catron just couldn't control that pass as Werber was diving across his crease. Now Belina sends it in. Werber able to put the stick on that one. And now here's Rose. Rose trying to get past Callanan. Hohen trying to push that one back into the zone, but can't get it done. Here's Benson now. Benson looking to move that one up ice. Salas gets there first, though Bonfield was coming. Now on the far side is Hohen. Hearn has to come out of his own net to play that one. Here's Weaver Vitale. Long stretch to Bonfield. Bonfield, though, couldn't connect. Now, offside's called there. They didn't like Callanan touching that one. And so we'll have a face-off now outside of the Cardinal box. For these Bears, can't let that one goal get to you. Still have a nice, comfortable lead. And if I'm John Werber, just gotta tell yourself, hey, you let one by, that's okay. You were able to let that mistake happen. Better it happen now than later. And so we'll see how Potsdam can continue this game going after letting in that first for Plattsburgh. We'll see if they can stick with it as that puck is sent up and out of play into the stands there. So one lucky fan going home with a souvenir here this evening. But face-off now, stick side of Hearn, a place he's been familiar with seeing face-offs here in this one. We'll see if Perron can win this for the Bears, and he is able to. Kennel dive in, couldn't get the shot away. Now Perron, pressured there by Poorman. Has help by Kennel. Lanny looking to move that one up to Ram. Ram, though, pressured there on that blue line, and another offside's called there. And so ever since that goal, the Cardinals still haven't really been able to get comfortable on offense, have seemingly been down in their defensive end ever since they got the opener.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, for that quick second there, when they scored that goal, that's exactly what you wanted to see out of this Cardinal offense. That's what Steve Moffitt wanted to see out of this Cardinal offense. Just constant possession of the puck, pass it around, trying to find an open hole, and that's what they did there. And hopefully they can do it again in this second period.
Yeah, but these Potsdam Bears have been having a great counter defense to this Steve Moffitt run Plattsburgh offensive, like you said, settling it down, passing the puck around, finding that lane, finding the open hole. As now Plattsburgh will be going on another power play, as it will be Potsdam's number 5, Rocco Siri, headed to the box. So the refs didn't like that chippiness there right in between the benches. And so it'll be Siri headed to the box. We'll see, most likely for 2 minutes. And so if the penalty does stand, it will be another great opportunity for these Cardinals, who they got one in this period already. If they were able to capitalize on this power play, make this a 1-goal game, they'd be right back in it. And it would definitely be interesting to see how it would finish out down the stretch, but still 11:32 to go in this middle period. Shots on goal in favor of your Cardinals, only by 1, however. 17-16 the lead for Plattsburgh. So these refs still discussing things in between the boxes. It'll be interesting to see what their final decision will be here on this one. As things look to be done, they'll head to the captains. Captains here representing for each team. It is Drew Rose for the Potsdam Bears, and for your Cardinals out there taking their responsibilities tonight is Jake Lanny. So both captains seem to be a bit understanding here. Not one really giving much of a fight. And so we'll get things back going here. Like I was saying earlier, it will be interesting to see what these Cardinals can do here on this power play, if that's the opportunity they get. So Siri will stay in the box, but no advantage given here to the Cards. And so we'll continue stay 5-on-5. And so Plattsburgh, especially these fans, thinking they almost had an opportunity there. We certainly did here up in the box, but it will stay at even strength. And so for these Cardinals, just have to continue to put this pressure on Werber. Can't let him get comfortable again. Took you almost a period and a half to get one behind him. Can't let that happen again, or else time will not be on your side here.
Yeah, that's exactly what Plattsburgh needs to do. They need to get Weber uncomfortable. They need to keep putting pressure on him. Exactly what they did on that first goal. And eventually, they'll get back into this game.
And so after discussions by the referees, we'll have a face-off here. Glove side of Hearn. It'll be Hohen and Spencer Ha. Spencer Ha will win that one for the Cards. That shot put on net, and so Siri will be in the box. 5-minute major for him and Poorman, as Hearn able to make that stop. And so offsetting 5-minute majors for each team. Again, that is Siri for the Bears and Poorman for the Cards. But things shall remain the same on the ice. And it's the same two sluggers, just the opposite side now for the face-off. This time won there by Hohen and the Bears. Malmeister had a chance off the face-off win, but just couldn't get the shot away. So now Katrin able to get that one onto the Sigabandi, but a nice push aside there by Salas. Hohen met there by Weaver Vitale. And now moving up Isis Hall. He's pressured there by Malmeister. Katrin can't get past Rose. Weaver Vitale, though, first on the puck there for the Cards. Is that one out in front? Hall, a nice opportunity there on the doorstep, but just couldn't get that one past Werber. But it'll be coming back down for an icing, and so the Cardinals see if they can build some momentum off of this icing call.
This is what they need. They need to win this drop here and possibly create more of that opportunities that you saw from that shot from Bolger.
Yeah, definitely get it to your defenseman on that blue line and wait for that hole to open up. You spread it out enough, a lane will be available for you. Whether that be Singer or Bolger back on the ice, can he get two? That face-off won by Benson, tried to get the quick shot away. Just didn't get the power he wanted behind that one. Now Malmeister gets it past the blue line. Benson, though, on it first for the Cards, and now here's Callanan. Leaves it for Bonfield. Bonfield shot right into that logo of Werber. So Benson there visibly frustrated with himself, didn't like the opportunity he took, had the right idea, just wasn't able to get enough oomph behind it as he wanted it to. But we'll have a face-off at that same spot. Be Lanny and McCandles. A nice win there by Jake Lanny. Here's Butler. His shot wide. Sacratini now on the puck. As Laney was taken out there in the crease. Moved the net there off its stanchions. So a stoppage in play called. But these Potsdam Bears, they've had an impressive performance here this evening. They have stunned this Plattsburgh crowd. They have been silent for most of this one. And as for the players on the ice, these Cardinals, they were able to find one, but still don't look that comfortable out there, especially down in this Potsdam zone. Able to win faceoffs, able to control off faceoffs, just not able to find that end around pass, not able to send it around the horn. There's always a Potsdam Bear able to get their stick on it or get a body in the way, and it has been impressive. The crowd likes that hit, however. And now a fight for it down in the corner. Both teams trying to poke at it, and able to come away with it is Jack McCandless. That's sent down. Watson giving chase. Ring got there first. Sutherland. Now here's Lanny. Sacratini over to Ram, but that play called offsides. And the fans furious about that one.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you want to see. You know, on a fast break, which could possibly have scored a goal there, refs call it offsides.
Yeah, Plattsburgh had the 3-on-2 opportunity, had numbers moving down the ice, but the refs didn't like that. Deemed too far ahead of that puck. So now we'll get a face-off again outside the Plattsburgh box. Nice win there by Spencer Ha. He has been hot in the face-off circle here tonight. Campbell finally able to get it out of the zone, but it's sent back down in by Spencer Ha. He'll give chase on Perron. Molina able to keep it in. It's sent back down. Campbell pressing Sutherland up against that glass. Catron tried to move in on net. Nothing there. And now a slashing penalty coming up against the Bears. And so it would be Potsdam's number 9, Max Klanow, headed to the box for 2.
This is exactly what Plattsburgh needs. They need a little something. They need a penalty to create that man advantage and possibly create another goal here, especially inside Potsdam territory.
And so Plattsburgh will be on the power play for the second time this evening. First time, nothing happening. We're able to get some good shots on Werber. Now we'll see if they can put one behind them. This opportunity, that one sent in by Bolger. Bondi almost had a chance there on the doorstep. Now here's Vitale. Sacratini over to Bolger, just couldn't control that pass. It had fire behind it. Sacratini down to Bolger, near circle. Back up to Vitale, but McCandless just able to get his stick in on that one. Now Sacratini, nice takeaway, gets it up ahead to Bondi. Bondi sends it around. Doert Ward, though, on it first, but a nice takeaway here by the Cardinals. Here's Cole. Looking for the centering pass out in front, no one there. Here's Bolger. Over to Sacratini. This penalty kill has been nice here for the Bears. Vitale to Bolger, his shot off the pillow of Werber. Minute gone in this Plattsburgh power play. And now a nice press there by Kennel. Tried to wrap it around, backhander there, but that one just through the crease. Now Cole able to come away with it. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Catron can't do anything with it. Cole recovers it. Sal is trying to take that one away from him. Laney now pressed by Campbell. Able to get it up to Ring. Ring on that blue line, over to Belina. Lanny, 20 seconds to go. Here's Ring, over to Catron, his shot just wide. Now Lanny back to Belina. Belina trying to get around O'Brien, leaves it for Ring, who gets it over to Catron. 10 seconds to go. Here's Belina on the blue line, puts his wrister on net, but that one off the body of a Potsdam defender out in front. Now power play coming to a close. That one almost an amazing opportunity for Catron, but just couldn't receive that pass. Had the wide open net though, far side post. And so another successful penalty kill here by the Bears. And this Bears team has just been so impressive here this evening. Lanny sending that one around. Butler can't get to it. Hohen able to keep it in for Potsdam. Although Belina for the Cards is the first on that one. Ram trying to push it out of his own end. Can't quite get it done. And so now Lanny holds. Here's Belina up ice to Kalinin. Kalinin though loses it in the middle. And so another penalty here coming to the Bears. This time a tripping. It'll be Hohen to the box for 2.
Yeah, already missing on that penalty. And you know, Potsdam, they were great on the penalty kill, but now they have to suffer again another penalty and continue this man advantage.
Yeah, and so Plattsburgh, they've seen already this Potsdam penalty kill twice. Can they make it? Can they make something happen here? They say third time's the charm. There will be a timeout though called before we get this power play started. And so blanked on their first 2 attempts. That first attempt for the Cardinals on the power play was pretty nice. Even though they didn't get a goal away from it, was able to get 3 shots on net against Werber. Had some nice opportunities, just couldn't get the job done. But then that last power play that they just had, Potsdam was all in control of that one on the penalty kill. Jeremy Kennel already has a goal in this one, had a nice opportunity there. Short-handed, just couldn't get the job done. Took the backhander wraparound that went through the crease. And so we'll see here, Potsdam back on the penalty kill. We'll see if they can kill this one off or if it's third time the charm for these Cardinals. So both teams will break away from their huddles. So Potsdam sends their 4 out on the ice, while Plattsburgh will send 5. Face-off will be glove side near circle on Werber. Be Sacratini and McCandless to get this power play started, and a nice win here for the Cards. That puck clears the zone, however. Bolger can't quite poke it back in. That one's sent down. Hearn leaves it. Viva Vitale now will move it up ahead. Here's Cole getting past that blue line. But Rose, nice use of the stick there to keep it. And now resetting is the Cardinals. Rose again able to get his stick on that one, but Bondi able to recover nicely. Bondi sends it around to Cole. Cole back up to Viva Vitale. There's KWV right near that Plattsburgh bench. Now behind the net, it's Cole onto the stick of Sacratini. Just couldn't push that one in over the shoulder of Werber as things here are getting heated behind the net. A little bit of scrummage happening back there. Ref's able to break that one up before anything worse comes of it. Both teams will make full changes. Plattsburgh going to their second unit on the power play, as well as Potsdam looking to their second PK unit. But so far, this penalty kill all throughout this evening by Chris Bernard's Potsdam Bears has been very, very impressive. So has their gameplay here tonight. Head coach Chris Bernard has to be proud of the game plan he wrote up this evening, as that shot by Catron off the body of Campbell. Here's Lanny looking down the middle for Catron, but Catron's one-timer, just no connection on that one. Now here's Ram out in front, almost put it over the shoulder of Werber, but John Werber up to the challenge. Here's Belina, holds around. Here's Lanny, 38 seconds to go. Lanny's shot over the bar. That one will be sent down, 30 seconds to go on this Plattsburgh power play. Belina will hold, looking for the outlet. He's got Ring. Ring now, leaving it for Catron. Nice job there by Jack McCandless to get in that one, but Lanny able to keep it in. Over to Ring, and off the outside netting. The fans thought that one was in. Here's Belina.
4 seconds.
as the power play comes to a close. A perfect 3 for 3 here for the Bears. They have really been showing up and showing out here tonight as that shot is gloved down by Hearn.
Yeah, they've been absolutely great defensively here, you know, allowing multiple goals in their previous games against these Cardinals. So far, they've been great throughout 2 periods.
And this defense has been something that we haven't seen all season. But what do you expect? This is the SUNYAC tournament. It's a brand new start, a fresh start. And so far, these Potsdam Bears have really been using that to their advantage. Here's Sacratini, near side, his shot on net, stopped and pushed aside by Werber. Sutherland trying to race Hohen for that puck. Hohen gets there first, couldn't quite connect with Loran, however. Here's Weaver Vitale behind the net, tried to wrap it around near side. Now Butler, what a stop right into the glove of Werber.
Butler had a really good chance there, finding that open net, but Werber was right there to stop it, and another great save by Werber. Just an overall great game by him.
Yeah, Werber so far 22 for 23 here this evening. He has been having a really, really impressive performance. Now it'll be Spencer Ha and McCandless. Spencer Ha, another face-off win for Plattsburgh. Now Sutherland, as he's fallen down, tried to get his shot away, couldn't quite do it. Now back out in front, Sutherland played there by Dorrit Wood, and the Potsdam defender was able to win that one. Now here comes Dorrit Wood down the opposite end. Weaver Vitale able to push him off the puck. Ref stops play there. So face off now right outside the Potsdam sin bin. We'll see here Bears, this Potsdam team, after getting that third late in the first, they have been quiet here so far in this second period. Not much offensive motion happening, but now we'll see late in this one if they can get something going. Here's Perron. He's got Klanow, but a nice takeaway there by Callanan. Right onto the stick of Campbell for the Bears, however. He sends it in. Hearn has to stop it. And now here's Singer. Moving that one ahead to Callanan, who leaves it for Bonfield. Leaves it for Singer down the middle, trying to get past Campbell. That shot just wide of the net. And now coming the other way, here is Loran. Loran, his shot right into the glove of Jacob Hearn.
Singer had a really good chance at opening this up, trying to get another goal there, but Werber again with a beautiful save. Well, no, not a beautiful save, but Singer actually missed it. But, you know, that's exactly what the Cardinals want to see. They want to see this aggressiveness, and they just need to push at the end of the second period.
Yeah, tire Werber out, get him uncomfortable, get him not in a position where he likes to be, as that shot by Haran. Nice stop there. Out in the middle, that was Sacratini. Now here's Belina, pushed up against the boards by Malmeister, and now a takeaway by Hohen. Now kept in. Hohen right out in front, right over the bar of Hearn. But now a penalty coming up for the Cardinals. It will be the captain, number 37, Jake Laney, headed to the box for 2. And so Potsdam, we'll get to see them on the power play already up 3-1. Can they push their lead back up 3, make this a 4-1 game? We'll just have to see. They'll start down in the Plattsburgh zone. It will be Malmeister for the Potsdam Bears to take the faceoff against Spencer Ha, who has been nice tonight in the circle, as that one won. Loran, the quick shot up into the netting.
And it's not what you want to see from these Cardinals, especially when already down 3-1. And now I kind of expect for Potsdam to be more aggressive like they were in the first period. They're trying to get as much shots off as possible and possibly score on this power play.
Yeah, and for this Potsdam team, it's going to be interesting to see. A power play that was shaky throughout the regular season something that never really got going for them. But they have proven here they are a different team. So we'll see if they can get started hot here on the power play. That one, though, sent back down. Nice clear by the Cards to start off their penalty kill, their first of the evening. Dortwood leaves it to Campbell, who gets it over to Malmeister. Malmeister puts it past the blue line, leaves it for Felix. Here's Campbell, teasing that blue line, gets it over onto the stick of Dortwood. Now Malmeister. Down to Felix. Back up to Dortwood, the pressure coming here by the Cardinals. Felix, shot almost over the shoulder of Hearn. Now here's Campbell, his shot stopped by a diving Aaron Catron. Campbell couldn't keep it in, and so a clear here. Catron trying to race for it, can't quite get there. Now Dort will reset, a minute to go on the Potsdam power play, 1:13 to go in the period. And so just as we got halfway through that Potsdam power play, it will be a 4-on-4 as headed to the box off of that messy hit was Jack Loran. He will sit for 2.
That's not what Potsdam wants here. Your highest scorer on the team and the guy who just scored earlier in his first period gets taken out of the game for 2 minutes.
And so now the refs sending Butler to the box, and so no power play will be awarded to the Cardinals. It will be a 3-on-4 for 55 seconds. And then we will have some 4-on-4 action that will bleed over into the third period. Refs, though, discussing this one. And Butler was in the box, letting Loran hear it. But in this one, Cardinals still down by 2. This will not help them. And so it will be interesting to see. Only a minute 11 left in this one. That being the middle frame of this game. Still a full third period to go. And in hockey, nothing's over until it's over. You can get so many quick goals in a matter of seconds. But so now both captains in for the Cards on that one, with Laney being in the box. Vitali and Belina there talking. But for the Bears, it is still Rose. And Belina seemingly not too happy with the ref's decision there. He'll let Steve Moffitt know what's going on. So now the refs have finally come to a decision. And so it will be 3-on-4. And Loran will be heading out. They'll be sending him to the locker room early. And so just as you were saying, Potsdam, their top leading scorer, now out of the game. That is a huge hit, huge blow here heading into the third for these Bears.
Yeah, and it could be really crucial for these Cardinals. You know, they have, on defense, they were getting constantly pressured by him, Loran, and this Potsdam offense. But now, since he's out of the game, the Cardinals can be more relaxed on defense, and the offense could possibly prosper here.
Yeah, and so hopefully these Cardinals see this as that is a big weight lifted off their shoulders, a pressure that is now out of this game. And so the whole dynamic of this ice here has changed for head coach Chris Bernard and these Potsdam Bears. Your top scorer goes out. You have to look to your second and third options now. You don't have that reliable shot in Jack Loran anymore. He was able to open in the scoring here in this one, and so we'll see how that impacts them as the 4-on-3 starts for Potsdam. And so after all the penalties, Potsdam will still be on the 4-on-4 at the start of the third period, but then after a 2-minute 4-on-4 period, Cardinals will have a little less than 2 minutes on the power play of their own. Now Hohen, wide open, his shot. Oh, what a stop there by Hearn! The juggle save, able to keep it out with his glove. What an effort. But now right back out in front is Hohen, now far side, Dowart Ward, and Hearn all on top of that one, and he's giving it to Dowart Ward. Jacob Hearn feeling it down there in the Plattsburgh crease.
Yeah, and that was 2 back-to-back great saves by Hearn. One juggling, almost got him slipping, but he got it out, and then another save there, and then he got chippy with the with the Potsdam attacker, and just a great 2 saves by Hearn.
Yeah, he's saying, this is my crease. You better not step in it, bud, or you're going to meet me face to face. Jacob Hearn not scared at all. So now it's pressed down in that corner. And now Lanny comes out of the box. It's back to 4-on-4. Dowart Wood over to Rose. Rose, his shot just wide. Hohen tried to get the second chance opportunity out in front again. That one sent down as the period comes to a close. And so on this one, Potsdam still staying put at 3, but the Cardinals able to scratch back 1 in there, thanks in part to Lonan Bolger. And what an opportunity and shot he had right at the top of the point outside that near circle, found the lane, that hole just opened up for him, and he didn't hesitate. But these Cardinals still down 2 in this one. So Calvin, what do the Cards have to do? Especially big momentum swing here with Jack Loran headed out. He was ejected out of this one. And so how do you see that helping them, and how can these Cardinals come back, get 2 goals back, tie this one up, and maybe even take the lead in this third?
Well, their defense has to be happy. You know, Potsdam loses their best scorer, and now they have a chance to be more aggressive on defense. And on offense, you know, they just need to keep going. You know, they have about 4 minutes on the power play coming in to the third period. They just need to stay aggressive, stay potent on offense, and possibly create more opportunities. And let's see.
Yeah, but before we send you to break, let's send it down ice side to our sideline reporter, Michael Hernandez, who has the goal scorer, Lonan Bolger. Michael, take it away.
For the Plattsburgh Cardinals, Lonan Bolger. Lonan, it seemed like it was a much more physical and much more offensive, consistent period for you guys, especially on the power play. How are you guys feeling right now?
We're starting to feel better. I mean, we're definitely getting more chances, and we got 1 goal now, and we need 2 more, and we're tie game. Like, we're not going to stop fighting.
What are the keys to climbing back into this game?
I think it's just to keep doing the little things and keep getting shots on net and cause havoc.
Okay, thank you so much, Lonan. Thank you for your time. We're sending it back to break. Thank you so much.
When I hear SUNY Plattsburgh, I think of support and togetherness. I never feel alone, and there's always like a community somewhere to go to. I think of activity because we're an active campus with something always going on.
My name's Alex. I'm a business and finance major, and I went to Fox Lane High School. The moment I got here, when I was walking around campus, it just felt like home. Like, it just has that feel to it that other schools don't have.
Now looking back, I was searching for a place that felt like home. And it's not easy to describe why it felt like home here, but it did. And I had this gut feeling that this just was the place for me, and I felt happy here. So many people were invested in my success, and I wasn't used to that in my life, and this felt really good, and I felt really supported.
My name's Julia. I'm a business major, so business administration, global supply chain, management, and human resource. And I graduated from Saratoga Springs High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because the School of Business was so versatile, and it allowed me to have multiple majors and multiple minors and still graduate early, if not on time with the rest of my class.
My name is Matthew Wendler. I'm a junior public relations major, and I graduated as valedictorian at Morris Central School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I wanted something far away. I wanted someplace different. And when I saw Plattsburgh, it was actually the only school I signed up for. I saw it was in the Adirondacks. It had that small town feel, something I was looking for. I grew up in a rural town where there's no sidewalks or really anyone else around. and I just thought it was the perfect place. It had the railroad, the lake.
My name is Eleni Espino. I'm a chemistry major at SUNY Plattsburgh, and the high school I went to was Manhattan Center for Science and Mathematics. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, they gave me the best financial aid. So my award summary for my work study, which is what I really wanted coming into college, it was the best out of all the schools that I had applied to. So I was like, ultimately, this was the decision.
So I chose to come here from Brooklyn, and also I kind of weighed out my options with the other schools that I got accepted to, and Plattsburgh was the cheapest among them. It had a really nice and accepting campus feel, and also it was right near a Wendy's, so I was really happy about that.
My name's Xavier Brzett. I major in broadcast journalism and TV and video production. I actually transferred to SUNY Plattsburgh. I knew I wanted to do broadcast journalism, so obviously I was looking for schools that had broadcast journalism. And I did the semester at Oswego, and I was like, oh, this is not what I want to do. When I found SUNY Plattsburgh, I knew a few people that went here, which was great. And it just seemed to be my type of vibe. I checked it out online, and I just applied. I didn't even come in person.
My name is Brandon Brathwaite. I'm a junior here at SUNY Plattsburgh. I'm from Calvert Memorial High School, and my major is Business Administration and Ministry of Information Systems. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because it's a different environment. I'm from Long Island, so it's not like anything close to it. Everything's clustered over there. There's a lot of things spread out. Everything's in walking distance.
The University Police Department, it's a law enforcement agency that's on the Plattsburgh State campus. Our goal here is to patrol the campus and keep the campus community, students, faculty, keep everyone safe. We're a 24/7 police department, and we just want to create a better experience here for you guys. We have a lot of community policing programs. We create a lot of events for our community and for our students. We have bike patrol units. We have the K-9 program. We have a lot of students that take up the internship opportunity, as well as the student ambassador program that provides students the ability to get an escort home. I definitely think Plattsburgh is a safe community. That's something that we kind of strive ourselves and promote. We have a very quick response time. If there's something that did happen, I would say our response time is less than a minute, and we're able to get help for you.
Yes, I definitely do feel safe on campus. I feel like nothing really happens in Plattsburgh. Nothing really scary happens, especially when you're coming from somewhere where it's a little more crime-ridden, like the city. It's a very different change of scenery.
My name is Zoe Rice, and I'm from Leicester, Massachusetts. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh because I was recruited here for soccer. So during the recruiting process, I came for a visit, and it was a lot different than where I'm from, which is exactly what I wanted. And so when I came here, I was looking for a school with broadcast journalism, and SUNY Plattsburgh was the only one with that.
Well, I wanted to stay in my hometown. I wanted to be able to help give back to my community. And so that kind of left a few options for me to choose from, and of those all, SUNY Plattsburgh kind of spoke out the most to me, not just because of how close it is to where I currently live, but also because of the various opportunities it offered in terms of the human services courses and majors I could take.
My name is Benjamin Sapulo. I am a music and music arts management major. I graduated from Newark Senior High School, and I transferred from Finger Lakes Community College. So I chose SUNY Plattsburgh for a couple different reasons. My main reason was for the major I went into. I had graduated from Finger Lakes Community College with an associate's degree in music recording technology, and I wasn't really sure what else I wanted to do, and I was looking at my options. I scanned through the SUNY system, and I found that Plattsburgh had the music arts management program.
My name is Ariel Sukram, and I'm a criminal justice and law and justice major with a minor in gender and women's studies, and I graduated from the High School for Medical Professions in Canarsie High School. I chose SUNY Plattsburgh all because of the criminal justice program. I got a letter in the mail saying I got accepted, and I noticed that the criminal justice program offered a variety of classes that I was very interested in.
Hello, I'm Tim Giacchetto. I am a history/adolescent education major here at SUNY Plattsburgh.
and I graduated from North Salem High School. I chose Plattsburgh for a number of reasons, but on the academic side, we do have a great education program, and I knew that education was something I'd be interested in, especially in the historical field.
My name is Logan Tolman. I am a finance and business administration major. I am from Stillwater, New York, and I recently attended Castleton University before transferring into Plattsburgh. When I was looking at schools to transfer to, there was a lot of options, and I knew I wanted to get out of my previous program, and I saw that Plattsburgh had a really good business school. My mother went here as well, so she kind of swayed me into checking it out, and once I did a little virtual tour and looked at all the programs the school offered, I think that this was home. The transfer process was really easy. The application was super simple. Once I got admitted, I moved in as soon as I possibly could.
Plattsburgh State has given me a lot over the years, and I wanted to give back, and one of those ways was through coaching. 2 stints, one was 12 years, and now I'm going into my 9th year, my 2nd stint.
Michael Rasklin, childhood education, special education in Garcia High School. My classroom experience has been very good. I started off as a journalism major, and then I switched into the childhood education program, and it was one of the best decisions I've made. The childhood education program is super welcoming, and it's just a really good overall program. It's been the best years of my life. I've met some of my closest friends. The athletics here are super competitive. We played a really good conference, all of us. So it's just a really good overall experience. If you're looking to get involved in athletics, there's plenty of different opportunities, different sports here.
So I do live in the city of Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh, I think, has really grown on me, and I've really come to appreciate this as my home, in part because there's like a little bit of everything in or around Plattsburgh. So Burlington, a little bit bigger city. It's just an hour and 15 minutes. You get a beautiful ferry ride on the way there. So I really enjoy that. There's a lot to do in Burlington. And then Montreal, which is, I think, ultimately kind of one of the great cities of the world, period, is an hour and a half away and easy to do on a day trip. So, there's great food in Montreal. There are great museums in Montreal. I'm a big live music person, so I think I saw like 9 concerts in Montreal last year, just going up and back in the same day.
Lake Champlain is an astonishing thing just to have right outside your door. Any kind of winter sports are great fun. I'm not great at winter sports, but I'm getting better. But also I love to be out in nature, and there's so many beautiful places right next door. Just to go for a walk, to go for a hike, to walk your dogs.
You have Whiteface, you have Titus, you also have Stowe Mountain in Vermont. Very good skiing up here. If you want to go hiking, you can. If you want to go whitewater rafting, you have Au Sable right over here too.
You've got the 46ers, where you can just hike all the mountains around the area, such as Whiteface and other areas. You've got Au Sable Chasm, which is a beautiful place to go. I mean, honestly, year-round, but more specifically, kind of in like the fall time, in my opinion, is a great time to go.
We have Montreal about an hour north of here, and then the beautiful Lake Placid, New York, which is honestly like, doesn't matter what time of year, there's always something going on in Lake Placid, and a nice walking downtown, and plenty to eat and do down there. My teammate from Plattsburgh Track and Field, he graduated a couple years ahead of me. He's a 3-time Winter Olympian. His name is John Daly. He grew up in Smithtown, Long Island, but he was a 3-time Winter Olympian in the sport of skeleton. So we were able to watch him in 2010, 2014, and 2018 at the Winter Games, and that was really cool. He's a heck of an athlete, and definitely proud to call him my teammate.
Plattsburgh was big enough to meet someone new every day, but small enough to run into familiar faces everywhere I went on campus.
One thing that I can tell you is SUNY Plattsburgh is the right size. And being in the right size, you can develop relationships with the students. You bump on them on the halls. When you do research with them, you actually have conversations. You know their names, which is a great thing. And also in classrooms, sometimes you can actually reach out to them, bring them to your office, and have individual conversations and learn about their stories, about their struggles, and if we can help them.
I met people from all over the world, not just New York, not just the United States, but the Caribbean and Asia. And so that was really cool to experience up here in very upstate New York. Growing up in Little Castleton, New York, just south of Albany, I graduated with 76 kids, and I felt like my transition to here was very easy. And I never saw lots of people at one time. I felt like I saw a lot of the same faces, but I still saw a new face every day.
In addition, we have students from different countries. We have students from Africa, like Ethiopia. We have students from Asia, like China. We have students from Latin America, from Vietnam, as well as students from Canada. I can get to know all of the students in my classes after 2 weeks.
I feel like our students know each other, our faculty and staff member know our students, we care about our students.
Thanks for staying with us, folks. Third period action about to get underway. The final 20 here between your Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Potsdam Bears. The Bears lead the Cardinals by a score of 3-1. But before we get you back to this action in that other quarterfinal game happening, it is 5-2 Buffalo State. It was just 4-2, but Austin McHale for the Bengals able to put them back up by 3. Canton putting on a little bit of a comeback, but that back to where it was, that nice 3-goal lead for Buffalo State. But 20 minutes left in this one. Cardinals down by 2. Got to get this offense going. This Potsdam team has been too comfortable in their own defensive end. Have to pressure them, have to get them a little wobbly on their skates, because if this Potsdam team is able to stay as they are, as they have been through these first 2, they might walk out of here with the upset W and move on to the second round, the semifinals in this SUNY tournament. But let's not keep you here any longer. Let's send you down ice side for the start of the final 20. And so to get things started for the final time here this evening, it will be Spencer Ha for the Cardinals, who has had a terrific night in the faceoff circle. Loses that one, however, to Mason Hohen. And so Potsdam already starting this period off strong on the 4-on-4. Only for 36 seconds more. And then Plattsburgh, after that Jack Loran ejection and his 5-minute major, after this 4-on-4 comes to a close, the Cardinals will be on the power play for a good 3 minutes. So we'll see if they can take advantage of that. And that penalty unreleasable as Sutherland, his shot off the leg of a Potsdam defender. That was Hohen. And so now it's set back down. The 4-on-4 about to come to a close. Hohen sends it around. He will go off for the change. And so now the Cardinals will have 3 minutes on the power play. We'll see what they can do here. Here's Katrin, cross ice to Ram, who gets it back to Ring. Ring trying to send that one around the horn. Has it for Belina. Belina down to Ram. Ram looking for someone out in front. Now Lanny parks himself there. He will move out, and Ram will take his spot out in front of the net. Here's Belina. Down to Katrin. Katrin couldn't control. Dorrit Wood now on the puck in that corner. Comes out to Lanny. Here's Ring. Cross back to Katrin. He goes to the backhand. That one just lifted above the net of Werber. And now here's Belina. Belina far circle. His shot off the mask of Werber. Nice stop. Another nice stop on the second chance. And even the third time. A nice glove stop there by John Werber.
It's a great game by Werber. 3 straight saves. You know, Plattsburgh is really putting the pressure on him, but he's saving them regardless. It's just been an overall just great game so far in these third periods.
Yeah, Werber has been stellar tonight. 23 of 24 shots saved. That win, nice job there by Sacratini. Vitali, though, lost it in his skates, and so the Bears able to clear this one. Here's Bulger. He will leave it for Weaver Vitale, who will man the puck on the offense for this one. He gets it up to Bulger, trying to move it ahead to Bondi. Bondi there, pressured there, step for step by McCandless. Here's Bulger, can't control that pass. He gets it down to Bondi, trying to get it back to Bulger. Campbell all in the middle of that. Nice work there by Michael Campbell. But now turnover. Sacratini, though, his shot off the leg. That was McCandless. So McCandless going two-way here this evening. He's been nice both on the offensive and defensive side. Now here's Bulger trying to move through. Far circle again. Just enough disruption by this Potsdam Bear defense. Here's Sacratini over to Weaver Vitale. His slapper right into the stomach of Werber.
Yeah, it was a great long shot there by Weaver Vitale. And that's what you kind of want to see for him this game. You know, he's been creating all of these chances throughout the season, and he's been creating all these points and all these great shots. But it was just a great shot there, but Werber saves it. Now it's 3-1.
And so just a little over a minute left in the Cardinal power play. Lanny able to control. Here's Belina. Over to Ring. Back down to Lanny. Top unit back out for the Cardinals. Ring will hold, finally gets it back to Lanny. Lanny, near circle, his shot off the leg of Rose. Here's Katrin, trying to do something nice. Takeaway, though, by the Bears, not able to get it past the blue line. Here's Ring, leaving it for Lanny. 28 seconds to go. Ring, skating through, trying to center that one. No one there. The first one on it was Kennel. Now 10 seconds to go. One more chance on the power play. Here's Bonfield. Trying to move in on net. Can't get past Siri. Now Ram out in front. Couldn't get a shot away. And now Siri coming the other way. McCobb fresh out of the box. Nice takeaway, though, by Bonfield on the back check. Now here's Bonfield trying to get around Campbell. Campbell again. What a stop there defensively. This third defensive pairing for the Potsdam Bears has been on a different level, as there's Callanan shot, and again, Campbell all over this defensive star for this Potsdam Bears here tonight. He has been the headliner of this great, stellar defensive performance. Benson, his shot wide. Campbell again, just able to get a tip on that one. Benson able to save it. Pushes it up to head of Callanan, but the ref called that one offsides. Callanan just a bit too ahead of himself there. So this one will be coming back out of the zone.
And Potsdam has been so great all game with the penalty kills. You know, constantly getting in penalty trouble with these Cardinals, they somehow find a way to prevent anything from happening to them.
They still have been unfazed here this evening. If that's something that if Potsdam can win this game and they can carry over throughout this tournament, they're going to be dangerous. Sacratini, his long shot, Spencer Hobb puts it in, and it's back down to 1.
That's exactly what they needed. The long shot, rebound, Spencer Hobb slaps it in. It's a great goal. And now only a 1-point difference from this comeback.
And still 15:08 to go. The Cardinals still have so much time, but Spencer Ha there on that one, just able to pick up the rebound. That second chance opportunity is not one you want to pass up. Spencer Ha right on the doorstep, was ready for that one. No hesitation out of him, and he's able to slot that one home past Werber, who has been nice here this evening. And so the crowd, which has been quiet most of this game, they are back into this one. And so for for Spencer Ha. This is only had 2 goals on the year this season. Already has 1 in 1 game in this one. And he has been all over this game, especially in that face-off circle where he has just been dominant. Now it's back down. Comes back around. Vitali can't do anything with it, and he leaves it for Ring. Ring now. He loses that one. Sacratini can't control. Now it's sent back down to Vitali. KWV trying to get it up and out. He's pressured there by Hall. Sacratini back down to the captain. Now Ram moving it across to Sacratini. Here's Sacratini, head of steam, trying to get past Campbell. He puts one in, but can't get it past Werber. As back out to Sacratini, his shot bounced around, but just millimeters wide of that post. And that's what they need to do. They need to get Werber's attention off of the puck. They have to screen out in front, get him distracted. Don't let him see it and put one behind him before he even knows it's there. Now Lanny holds in the corner, looking out in front, skating, far circle, trying to center that one. Butler's shot though, smothered by Werber.
And that was a close call there. Werber didn't know where it was, but Butler almost hit it in, but Werber finds the puck and saves it. Close call there from Potsdam.
So now 13:03 to go in this one. Shots on goal still favor your Cardinals. They lead in that department, +6, 28-22. But still the score line is for the Bears, 3-2, their lead. And now a nice takeaway here. Nothing happening though for Klanow. Now behind the net. Skating around. Butler racing for that one against Klanow. Benson gets there behind the net for the Cards. And now these Cardinals can't get out of their own zone. Finally, the stretch pass to Callahan finally gets the job done. He's able to skate through, leaving it for Benson. Benson, Perron diving out in front to Bolger. Bolger and scores! Tipped in by Callahan, and Bolger does it again! This game is all tied up.
What a wacky shot there by Bolger off one leg. He slaps it in, Callahan on the rebound, but it's overall just a great play. It is a tie game here at the Ronald B.
Yeah, and what a play here by Benson, just able to dangle, find Bolger at the top of the point. Bolger finds his shot, and that one, did it hit off Callahan or did it skip underneath his elbow? Either way, this game is back, all tied up. And so just as you thought it was Potsdam's game to run away with, what did I say? The 3-goal lead is the most susceptible to come back, and the Cardinals have done it here tonight. They haven't gotten the job done just yet, but they are on their way. They have all the momentum. It's now the wraparound attempt by Malmeister is just a few seconds short. And now moving up ahead is Cole to Sutherland, but Sutherland, they're offsides. But Cole not happy about that one, as he was clearly interfered with by the ref there. Couldn't get up ice the way he wanted to.
Yeah, and that could have been really good for the Cardinals and really bad for Potsdam, but they called offsides, and now they will reset.
But Lonan Bolger, only 1 goal in this regular season for him, only 3 goals in his career. So that career goal number 5 for Lonan Bolger, and already doubles his goal tally here in this one that he had all season long. So he's really feeling it tonight.
Yeah, and this is the game where everybody wakes up. You know, some people, it's playoff games. You know, everybody has, anything can happen. Anybody can wake up and make a difference here in these playoffs.
So, this one, 11:38 to go in the game, back tied. But now here comes Potsdam, 3-on-2 opportunity. Trying to flip that one ahead was Macabre, but nothing happening there for the Bears. So McCandless and Catron there chirping after the play. Catron saying all bark, no bite. We'll see if these Cardinals can back up their talk here. It'll be Lanny and McCandless for the faceoff, and a win here by Potsdam. Macabre tried to get that quick shot off the faceoff win, but nothing happening there. Nice takeaway there by Lanny. He gets it to Belina, far side. Belina, his push in on net. Lanny was right there, but just tipped it just high of the bar. Now Ram fighting Siri for that one, able to come away with it. Ram tried to move in on net, but nothing happening there. Back onto the stick of Belina, who sends it in as he goes off for the change. Lanny can't get that one. It goes onto the stick of Campbell. Doesn't get past Weaver Vitale on that blue line. Weaver Vitale, though, can't keep it in. And a trip here. And now a 2-on-1 opportunity. Campbell loses it. Couldn't get it to Malmeister. And now, just as the game was tied up for the Cards, it'll be Potsdam headed back on the power play, as the captain, Kevin Weaver Vitale, will be headed to the box for tripping. He'll sit there for 2.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see. You know, the Cardinals are being aggressive so far in this third period, a little too aggressive there, and now they're on the power play. And now they're on the penalty.
So the Cardinals have to get through this penalty. They were able to get through the first couple by the Bears. We'll see here if they can get through another one. Butler just slaps that one right into the back of Sutherland. But the clear is still successful. But now it'll be Hohen to get this power play started for the Bears. Trying to find Cannell for that one, but now here comes Sutherland and Spencer Ha. 2-on-1, short-handed, Spencer Ha off the post! Oh my! What an opportunity goes by the wayside for Spencer Ha. The crowd thought that one was in. Now here's Hohen. Hohen will hold. His shot never got past, and Spencer Ha is taken down. But man, oh man. Brody Spencer Ha almost with the lead-changing goal would have given Plattsburgh their first lead of the evening, but just off the inside post. Such an unlucky break there for Spencer Ha and the Cardinals. But now racing for it is Lanny. Werber will get there first. And so, if you can get past that short-handed 2-on-1 opportunity, this Potsdam penalty kill has been good. 36 to go in the power play for the Cardinals. Here is Dowart Wood. Dowart Wood trying to move in. Watson looking for any help. He's got Malmeister out in front. He goes cross ice to Campbell. Campbell back to Malmeister. He tries to leave it back there for Campbell, but Belina just got in the way of that one. Now he's able to send it down. Werber, Dowart Wood. And so as the Potsdam penalty kill comes to a close, the Plattsburgh power play still nothing done there, but Weaver Vitale back out on the ice, and it's all evened up. 8:35 to go as Hearn covers up that errant shot.
And just overall, just great defense and offense on that penalty by the Cardinals. You know, they had a good chance there of making it a 4-3 game, but they didn't get it. However, they prevented Potsdam from getting back in the lead. And just overall, just a great third period for the Cardinals.
So now another win there in the face-off circle by Spencer Ha. Catron, though, unable to beat out that icing, so it'll be coming right back down. So both these teams now, it's like the first 2 periods didn't even matter. All that's left in this game is the time on the clock. Both teams want to walk away here with the victory. It will all come down to who has the better hustle, who gives the most effort, who wants this win more. Is that one able to get out of the zone? Rose, though, trying to send it back in. He puts it right onto the stick of Jack Ring. Now here's Butler. Moving up far side, right near those benches. He has to dump it in, though, as Plattsburgh goes off for a change. They'll put back that first defensive pairing out on the ice. And now a nice takeaway there. Here's Belina trying the wraparound, but the door was closed before he could even get there. Nice awareness there. Heads up play, smart moves by Werber. So just under 8 minutes to go. Both teams clawing, trying to fight their way to a hard-earned win. And now coming down are the Bears. It's Hall. He gets it onto the stick of McCobb. McCobb just behind the net of Hearn. And Hohen pushing Hearn and pushing the net off its stanchions there. The Plattsburgh player is not liking that one out of Mason Hohen. So we'll have a face-off now. Outside of the zone. For these Cardinals, down 3-0. They responded with 3 unanswered so far. And head coach Steve Moffitt getting to work there on the bench, drawing up a play seemingly for Benson. We'll see once he comes back out on the ice the impact that Jagger Benson has on this one. Ram can't control it. Siri able to take it away. Siri keeps it in the zone. Here's Hohen on the puck, trying to get around Weaver Vitale. No one out in front for him. And so it's sent around. Sacratini first one there for the Cards. Here's Sacratini up ice, leaving it for Ram. A little bit of miscommunication there as it goes back into the sticks of the Bears. That puck right outside the box. Sent in there by Dougert Wood. Now here's Lanny down the middle of the ice. Only has to be Salas. His backhander, though, just behind the net. Now it's played on the other side. Bondi up to Butler. Here's Bolger with Hall. Sacratini trying to move in for Bondi, but that one never got to him. Bondi able to keep it in, but Plattsburgh goes off for a change. Bondi, though, nice effort there to press on that one. And Cole fresh on the ice, able to keep that one in the zone. And so Potsdam now seemingly stuck in their own end a bit. We'll see if Plattsburgh can finally take advantage and take the lead. Here's Belina, up to Hall, out in front, and scores! It's Cole to put the Cards up! The 4-3 lead, 5:42 to go, and the Cards are soaring here.
That is absolutely amazing by Cole. He gets the put in, and now it's 4-3. It's just an amazing comeback by these Plattsburgh Cardinals.
And so they have completed the comeback. 4 unanswered here, only 5:42 to go. All they have to do is hold on. And they will be seemingly, if Buffalo State can hold on to their game in Buffalo, looks like Plattsburgh, if they can hold on to this one, they'll be heading, facing a rematch of last year's SUNYAC championship. They'll be heading to Cortland.
Yeah, and that will sure be an exciting game, but they need to win this game for the next 5 minutes.
Yes, these Cardinals and head coach Steve Moffitt have to realize here that this one is not over. Do not get comfortable now. You have to keep your foot on the gas. You can't let these Potsdam Bears get even a sliver, a slice of hope. Now Weaver Talley, nice takeaway there behind the net. Spencer Ha able to get that one up to Katrin. Over to Ring. Ring though off the puck by Campbell. Now it's back into the hands of Sutherland. Now moving up ahead. Nothing happening there for Perron. Pressed down behind the net. Now here's Siri. His shot pushed aside by Hearn. Still in possession of the Bears. That shot pushed up and out of play. That was a hard one. That shot there by Eli Dort Wood, the sophomore out of St. Louis, Missouri.
And the Plattsburgh defense needs to tighten up here. They need to make sure, they need to lock this W down and make sure that Potsdam doesn't get any more opportunities like they did before and possibly tie up this game again.
Yeah, so after the defense slipped into an early hole in this one, it'll be up to them to hold on to this win. Weaver Talley called for that one, but a big hit there by Hall. Now here's Hohen. Down the middle to Siri. Siri, though, can't get a shot away. Nice tie-up there by the Plattsburgh defense. That shot off the skate of Sacratini. Now in front, Hohen couldn't tip that one in. Sticks flying all over the ice here. Lanny gets past Siri. Here comes Lanny. Can he make it 5? He holds, gets it to Sacratini. His shot, though. What a diving stop there by Dort Wood. But now here's Lanny. Lanny off the top bar and into that netting for a stoppage in play. 3:50 left in this quarterfinal.
And what an amazing play there by Lanny. Gets past one defender, he speeds up, he finds Sacratini, but it's a miss. And just great offensive pressure by these Cardinals. That's exactly what you want. Do not put your foot off the gas. Continue and push, and then you will seal those W.
Now Bulger on the puck, sending it down to Hall. Here's Cole, the goal scorer, had 9 in this regular season. That goal puts him at 10 for his young career, the first-year skater out of Lancaster, New York. That one icing called, and so it'll be going right back down into that Potsdam zone. 3:29 left in the game. And these Cardinals, 3 words to sum up their performance tonight: never say die. Down in a hole, never gave up though. A slow, steady comeback. One by one, the goals started going in. And finally, thanks in part to Patrick Cole, able to finally grab the lead. We'll see here. 3:20 to go. Can they hold on? Or does Potsdam have one more trick up their sleeve to really stun this crowd here tonight if they haven't been already? But these fans, and especially head coach Steve Moffitt, yet again go through the whole wave of emotions. Now here's Sutherland. He's got Katrin for help. Katrin out in front, but what a recovery by Werber.
What a great save there by Werber. You know, 2-on-1 opportunity, and he just saves it. Just an amazing play there. And I know he's frustrated at himself for allowing these 3 goals to happen in this third period, but he's been great. He's been great all game besides for that.
Yeah, and so seemingly things flipped after that first. It was all Potsdam. Werber was really feeling it here. But then once that second started, Jacob Hearn took over, and so did these Plattsburgh Cardinals. And you know, the turning point that you could point to in this one, if the Cardinals can keep this victory and keep this lead, come out of here with the W, was when Jacob Hearn wasn't taking any of that business, came out of his own net, got right into the face of the Potsdam skater, And that has seemingly been the spark that this Plattsburgh team needed.
Absolutely, and the chippiness has been happening all game, but that just shows how important this game is for both teams. This is playoff hockey. Both teams do not want to go home. Both teams want to move on to that second round.
So it'll be Hohen and Lanny for the face-off right outside that glove side of Hearn. Hohen played against Butler. Squeaks out to Ring. Ring just trying to send it out of the zone. Can't quite get it there. Hall able to keep it in. That one they said came out, and so we'll have a face-off right outside the Plattsburgh sin bin. And so an update from Western New York. 4-6 now. Canton Logan Kelly able to cut the lead back down to 2. The lead was 6-3 in favor of the Bengals. Still 3.5 to go in that one. Now here's Cole. Can he get another one? That one off the crossbar. And again, Bondi just trying to send that one in. Nothing happening there. But now here come the Bears. Looking to make something happen. Nice takeaway there by Hall. Hall, though, not enough on it to get a breakaway opportunity. He's pinned down on that far corner board. Now a nice takeaway here by the Bears. Can they make something happen? Here's Salas. Bondi trying to get it out. Siri able to keep it in. Finally, Hall able to kick it out. Empty net now for the Bears. They have the extra skater on the ice. 1:20 to go. Siri will just tip that one in. And that one now coming back down for an icing. And so Werber has to come back out onto the ice. Not what Chris Bernard and these Potsdam Bears wanted.
Yeah, that's not what you want there, an icing in your own territory. But now they have to bring the goalkeeper back in and prevent any types of more pressure on the Plattsburgh defense.
And so Hohen and Lanny for the face-off. And also another big moment in this game that really affected Potsdam was when Jack Loran got ejected as Werber heads out. That shot by Sacratini high and wide. And so that proved to be something important here. After Jack Loran was ejected, this offense went quiet. And so it truly shows the impact he's had. That one sent down and in, and that'll do it. Sacratini closes the bookend, and this comeback, not too much, not too little. This comeback for the Cardinals here tonight against these Bears was just right.
And Sacratini was looking for that all game. He had multiple opportunities, but this time an open net to close it, to seal the game. What a win, what a comeback by these Cardinals.
5 unanswered for these Plattsburgh Cardinals. Head coach Steve Moffitt, man, what I would have given to hear those intermission locker room speeches. He inspired this team rallied around him. And now these Cardinals will seemingly be headed over to Cortland to face the Red Dragons in a rematch of last year's SUNY Conference Championship. And what a game that will be down there in Cortland. And now 20 seconds to go. Sacratini can't quite clear the zone. That one sent in. Another shot there by Kilmurray. And Potsdam just trying to do anything they can. 10 seconds to go. That one head-butted back in the zone, but not enough there as Plattsburgh will finish off the unbelievable comeback. They win this one 5-3, and we'll see you in Portland next weekend.
What an amazing game. You know, for half the game, you almost thought the Cardinals were out of it, the Cardinals were done, but they get it done. They tie up this game in the third period, and then it was all Cardinals from then. Sacratini and Cole settle it, get the lead, and just an overall just fantastic game by these Cardinals, a fantastic comeback.
And what an offensive performance starting in that second period. It was Ronald Bolger who got everything started for these Cardinals. Surveying, found that hole to open things up, put it home, and then for a while this game was 3-1. But then some big key impact moments. Jacob Hearn making that impossible juggling save to keep that out, to keep Potsdam from going up 4-1. We could have been having a different scoreline here if that one would have went in, but then Jacob Hearn, after the second save off that sequence, got in the face of, I believe that was Loran at the time, and man, what an amazing opportunity, but it was the offense that led Plattsburgh to this win, getting all the goals, getting it started. What an amazing opportunity there by Hearn. You saw it that moment, and then Loran going out with the ejection really shut down this Potsdam offense. But you can't mistake Jacob Hearn after giving up those 3 opening goals. He was spectacular.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what the Cardinals defense needed. When Jack Loran went out, this entire team flipped. The offense looked different. You know, for a close second, the shots on goal were close, neck and neck. But after that third period, it was all Cardinals. And that's exactly what they needed to get this win, get this comeback. And now they're moving on to the second round.
Yeah. And so ever since that first period, it was all Cardinals all day. As we said, Ronald Bolger got the scoring started off, but then that second goal, what an attempt there by Brody Spencer-Hall on the doorstep, able to get that second chance opportunity, collect the rebound, put it in to make this a 3-2 game. But then it was Bolger again off the top from that blue line. That slapper just deadly, able to put that one in past Werber in the teeniest of holes. He was able to sneak that one in there. And then, of course, the game-winning goal. Patrick Cole able to get it done. What a year he has had so far, and a great reward for a great regular season for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a great game for all these Cardinals, especially for Jacob Hearn, who started off letting off 3 goals in the first period, you know, redeemed himself and got that aggressiveness back, got that resiliency back to get them to come back, and just overall just a great game by these Cardinals.
But before we close things out, let's send you down ice side one last time to our sideline reporter Michael Hernandez, who has Patrick Cole, the scorer of the game-winning goal, for us. Michael, take it away.
Welcome back. I'm Michael Hernandez. I'm joined here by the game-winning goal scorer, Patrick Cole. Patrick, you were down by 3 goals at one point. You climbed all the way back. What does this game prove about your team?
It proves to anyone that's watching that we're never out of a game. I mean, all 28 guys in that room know that we're never out of a game, no matter what the score is, but I think we showed it tonight.
Patrick, you came into this game with a 3-game win streak. This is your 4th in a row. How good does this one feel?
It feels good, but at the end of the day, we got to look forward now. This game's over. It was a fun one. It was exciting, but we got to work hard for the next couple days, and then we got a big one coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Patrick. Good luck for the rest of the playoffs, and good luck with your next opponent. We'll send it back up to Hans. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Great job as always down there. Thank you for your insight. And so, an update for you. With Buffalo State winning in the way that they did, Plattsburgh will be headed to Oswego. And so you thought you were getting a championship rematch? No, you're getting something better. The best rivalry in Division III hockey will be hitting you at the SUNY Tournament semifinals down there over in Oswego. That one will be a game the whole Division III hockey community will have their eyes on. But again, Cardinals able to make the impossible comeback, 5 unanswered here. They beat the Bears by a score of 5-3. But before we get out of here, just want to give a huge shout out, a huge thank you to John Chambers, Bruce Carlin, Gavin Fountain, our EPs, Connor Ryan, and Chris Sperano, our entire crew that works so hard and long to get this production to give you the best product we possibly can. And so for that, the least you can do, hit that subscribe button to Plattsburgh State TV and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any more SUNYAC tournament action. We will be right back here Saturday for the women's semifinal, where in that one you will be having, it will be such an exciting afternoon. We'll see if the women can go back-to-back SUNYAC finals, but we'll see if this time they can get over that mountaintop. But thank you so much again for joining us. I've been Hans Hammerschlag for Calvin Nelson and for Michael Hernandez. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. Have a great rest of your night.